Howdy, folks. Is Mike here, and with me so far is Elihu. How you doing, man?
I'm here physically, not mentally. I've only had 2 cups of coffee. 2 cups of coffee. That's it.
I've had part of 1 cup of coffee.
Uh,
Unfortunately, I was lazy this morning and didn't get to my storage unit where I was going to stream from until about 7:58. So I'm still trying to set up a little bit.
when are you
I mean, I
not
can turn
lazy
on
for
the camera,
once?
but I'm not. It's not exactly set up the way I want it to be right now.
When are you not lazy?
I'm not always lazy. I just had to work yesterday
Uh, bad
because
fortune alert.
unfortunately the I was basically required to take Monday off, and I hate having to do that kind of stuff because that means didn't have enough time during the rest of the week to get my freaking work done. So,
Oh, fun, fun.
no, it's that one.
It's 8:03. Where the hell is Jordan? I actually beat him up here today.
I'm surprised the LDG's not there. He usually complains when I start at 9. So last 2 weeks I started at 8 and he didn't show up.
Hey, wow, Mike just went live.
Well, at least you got the notification. I haven't yet.
And I'm by myself because he just left.
Oh, I was just grabbing a bandana.
It's not too bad with glare.
Bite me.
No, thank you. I'm not that hungry.
Ugh.
And I haven't
So at
worn a
least
bandana in years.
I wear one a couple of times a week, mostly because I'm a fat guy and I sweat a lot. And it helps it preventing from dripping down onto my face.
That's what hair is for.
Plus, it also has other uses, even
Yeah,
if
you
you're
gotta
not
blow your,
wearing it,
yeah, you
you
gotta
gotta.
emergency blow your nose, take off your hat, blow your nose, put it back on. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, Bird's here. How you doing, Bird? He says he's eating breakfast though. Ugh.
Couple of bird. He's actually
So
Etming breakfast. I don't know what Etming is. So how's your
but
computer funds going?
as of right now, I am 70% the way of getting a new computer.
70% away from playing Jeopardy again. Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, 70% from to get for the $1,000. So I'm at about 700. So, but I'd say about 150 of that is from basically the people who usually watch the streams, and combined with stuff they've purchased. But most of that's Yvette with the Patreon. So
Gotta love Yvette.
Oh yeah, I don't know if she's here yet, but she's awesome just for that loan or
Well,
that
it's 4
that
p.m.
help.
in the UK, so
Nope, that's gonna too much glare on the camera. No, I gotta angle the light just right because when I lean forward, I'm all in darkness all of a sudden, and I didn't want to do that. So,
put the light right above your camera. It'll usually help.
well, unfortunately, the light can't move too much further because I got too much crap in this general area. I mean, I can maybe move it to this side. We'll see if that works.
Your camera's attached to your laptop, right?
No, or the camera's on the tablet.
Oh, okay.
The light is on the tripod.
Gotcha.
Blind you
Yeah,
guys.
don't put the light behind you. Put it in front of you,
It
behind the
wasn't
camera.
behind me. It was
Oh,
to the side of me. So,
so when you lean forward, you should be not in shadow anymore if it's behind the camera.
so let's see. How's that?
Unfortunately, that's better. I can see you.
Okay.
Little lighting trick, man. You have no windows, put the camera right behind you. If you have windows open with some light exposed, put it on the side or behind you. But since you have no windows there, yeah.
Well, there's not too many places I can actually put the light, and I usually use the light to illuminate where the camera is right now, because that's where I take my pictures for the eBay store.
Gotcha.
In fact, well, let me move some stuff so it's not all in the way.
Speaking of eBay stuff, did you find any Godzilla for Jedi Bill yet?
I did see something at one of the swap meets recently, but the guy was asking way too much money for it. He had a 2012 Godzilla figure.
Oh, Bill would love that. It's Godzilla.
But he was asking like $35 for it.
Oh, shit, you can't make a profit off of that.
Yeah, if I were to buy that, I'd lose money, especially based on
Yeah.
the condition it was in. But he's like, well, the movie just came out, so it's worth a
Yeah,
lot of money. And I'm like, no, it's not.
10 years ago.
Well, I think he was talking about the latest movie.
Godzilla Kong.
So let me see if I can move some stuff and wipe some stuff down. Because unfortunately, while I was getting ready, I accidentally spilled coffee where I take my pictures.
Eek, sacred juice. Spilled, wasted.
It's okay. There. I mean, I've got paper towels.
Oh, the new Jurassic Park comes out next week. It's not really, I saw it. It's not really worth it.
Oh,
The action scenes
I'm
from the
not a
trailers
huge.
was really overplayed. It's not really all action. It's an okay movie. You
Well,
got a lot of callbacks from the original, yeah, but it's an okay. They concentrate way too much on their callbacks.
oh, still got coffee spilled.
But if you enjoyed the first Jurassic Park and the second Jurassic Park and the third one, you'll like this movie.
Well, I definitely enjoyed the first one. I don't think there's a person alive who didn't enjoy the first one. I mentioned this on Twitter that because I was a huge fan of the books. Hold on. Hello?
Was
Because I was a huge fan of the books, I appreciated how the first one attempted to, keep it, it was relatively a good adaptation of the book. I mean, there was a few things they got rid of, there's a few things they changed, but overall, it was a very good adaptation. Whereas the second book was almost completely different. I mean, they changed so much, it was essentially a different story altogether. But part of me could not hate that movie because the ending of a giant T-Rex stomping around downtown San Diego.
yeah, I know.
And that's my hometown. So seeing a T-Rex literally destroy some landmarks that I recognize and I've been to was like, okay, can't hate this. So
Yeah, it reminds me of that Twitter post I posted. Like, you ever notice any movie or TV show coming to San Francisco? You always got to go buy the icons or attack the icons.
yeah,
Like
they,
Jeff Goldblum said at Independence Day. Why do they always have to go for the monuments?
when it's a disaster movie and you see San Francisco, you know the Golden Gate Bridge is getting destroyed.
Golden Gate Bridge, Transamerica Tower, and Coit Tower. Those are the three main icons that people will see that get destroyed. Yep, that's San Francisco, right? Coit Tower. Yep, that's Transamerica. Oh, there's the bridge. Bye-bye.
All right, here, and I'll just do this real quick so you guys can actually see it. This is my little setup that I use to take pictures. So,
gotcha.
The light is usually shining down on that, so I can get nice white backgrounds with the bottom having translucent white panels like this. And I put lights underneath them so that it illuminates from the bottom to better show everything.
Do you know another easier trick to do?
What?
If you blur the background, the picture comes out sharper. And you don't know the white background.
Oh. I'd show you, but apparently my lights are dead.
Gotcha. I noticed, because I have a dark blanket that I take my pictures on. If I blur the background just a bit, the picture comes out, the item comes out sharper. So I'm like, okay, I don't worry about a white background. A lot of camera phones have that blur background feature now.
I don't know how long this one will last, but
oh
yeah.
Shit, that's bright, dude. That's bright. Hold that down.
I know.
Angle. Thank you.
But it's meant to be underneath the panels to illuminate up. And of course, I can also change it to different colors to match what I'm taking pictures of. So that's what it's used for primarily.
How you doing, number one?
Okay, I guess.
Hey, you know, I haven't heard your opinion yet. What did you think of the Orville season premiere?
No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well.
Can you just go without spoiling it?
It's yeah, it's okay, I guess.
I can tell you this, Mike, it's not a comedy.
Yeah, I saw some of the comments about that. And I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like the idea of the Orville being more of a parody than anything else.
They did parody Voyager in this episode. An episode of Voyager in this episode. They did get parodied a little bit.
Well, unfortunately, the only reason I haven't watched the new season yet is because Caddy, Quinn, and I have been rewatching the first two seasons because they haven't seen it. And we are still 2 episodes from finishing season 2. So, got to watch those with them before we all watch it as, season 3 without any of us watching it. So, that's the only reason why.
I can tell you this. When Seth put that little teaser out for the bridge shot, people was like, wait, what happened to the bridge? Are they in an alternate universe? Because the Kelly timeline, they actually explain it. The ship got retrofitted, so everything got upgraded, including the bridge.
Oh, I figured it was going to be something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, Seth. Easy explanation. Hello. Everything got upgraded. I'm like, okay.
So, yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. But let's see. I did finally start watching Star Trek Discovery Season 3.
I have not seen Spock 'em Up yet.
Well, I'm talking about just Season 3. So I only watched 3 episodes so far.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Strange New Worlds.
No, not Strange New Worlds. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I want to watch Strange New Worlds, but I also want to finish Discovery before I start Strange New Worlds, even though I know it doesn't take place in the same timeline or time period anymore.
They just need to rename it to Retcon Trek or whatever because they're retconning everything in it, basically.
Well, let's be fair. Star Trek has retconned things over and over again. I don't really care. I mean, just look at the Andorians. They've almost every show that has featured an Andorian has changed them in some way. I don't care. Hell, even the Ferengi. If you look at them from their first appearance to how they appear in Deep Space Nine, they're almost a completely different race. They just look the same.
You know, Star
The
Trek on
Krill.
retcon something, they should at least have a mention of Sybok. At least a mention of his name.
I'm not going to say you're wrong there, but as I said, Star Trek has just retconned so many things. I don't care, as long as the story is good, and it doesn't change everything to the point where like we finally we discover that like Picard is actually a Klingon, or Pike is actually a giant horse stuffed into a human costume. That kind of stuff would be breaking it for me.
He loves horses.
I know, that's why I said that. But when it comes to the small stuff, I don't care.
Does every captain of the Enterprise have to be an equestrian? I mean, Archer, horses. Kirk, horses. Picard, horses. Pike, horses. Is this as
far as we know, Harriman did not enjoy riding horses. Neither did Garrett, as far as we know.
There seemed to be a running theme. It was like, okay, you've got to be a captain of the Enterprise. Let's be an equestrian.
What if that actually is like something in the in the bylaws of captaincy of the Enterprises must be an accomplished horse rider, and that's the only reason a human has always been in charge of the Enterprise, because they're the only planet that horses originate from.
Spock was technically captain of the Enterprise.
Only in JJ verse.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. You're right. After during Wrath of Khan, he was technically the captain.
Yes. Because he gave Admiral Kirk the bridge, but he was still captain.
So, well, maybe Spock actually can ride horses. Who knows? He is half human.
Yeah.
But as for the first 3 episodes of Discovery, I didn't think it was that bad. At least for season 3.
I think they're slowly getting away from the Michael Burnham show.
Well, remember, the whole premise was it's supposed to be focused on one character. I mean, and if it's like they did what they said they were going to do, now I hate them for it. I honestly don't get a lot of the hate TV shows are getting nowadays. I mean, literally, I've seen people get more upset about Star Trek and Star Wars lately than I have about the topic we had last week.
Oh, yeah, let's not bring that up again.
Oh, I almost was going to talk about it again this week, only because of certain things.
Yeah, because certain things happened again. Yeah, let's not bring that up again.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not. Otherwise, I'm going to piss off Darren Wagner again.
I was trying to explain to him before my sound fucked up that you're talking about America. That's what I was trying to tell him, but he didn't want to listen.
Well,
because you said in this country, and he started getting upset because you wouldn't listen to him, but he was talking about everything else. But no, this country. Then he quit. I'm like, okay, dude.
Well, I did tell him to shut up a couple of times, which was rude of me, to be honest.
And shut up because you said the keyword 3 times. Look who just showed up in the chat.
Oh, how you doing, LDG? You gonna come up?
How's the rain? I saw the weather last night. The rain bands were to the east of you. So how much water did you get from the hurricane?
What, us or LDG?
LDG. The storm was to the
no,
south of him, and the rain bands to the east. So wondering how much rain he got.
well, LDG is not coming up, but we have the leader of Kuroga. How you doing?
Hello, world. It's Berto Prey 5. Cuppa. I think
Cuppa.
Spock would make an excellent horse rider. He just mind meld with the horse and then do
Oh,
what he
true.
wants to
I didn't
do.
even think about that.
Dude, oh shit. That's a good idea, man. Then, of course, when he gets off the horse, he's like, where's my feed bag?
Yeah, I think Vulcan's a great horseman.
It's like, Spock, did the horse enjoy the ride? He says, nay.
You're lying, Spock. I know it was as good for her as it was for me.
Vulcans are incapable of lying. Except when they stretch the truth.
But,
certain factors.
let's see. Trying to think.
Darren, accepts your apology.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm guessing LDG is in his backstage or something. I didn't see him live. Otherwise, I would have postponed a little bit, but instead of just being a couple of minutes late. So, but let's see, what else? Trying to think about what else I watched recently, but I can't think of anything. Because there's so much stuff I want to watch, I just haven't got around to it. Stranger Things.
Let me guess, you haven't seen The Boys yet?
2 and 3 episodes into Stranger Things now, season 4.
Well, for my day job, one of the things I had to put up was a bunch of Stranger Things promotional items around my stores because of a big cross promotion thing between Walmart and Netflix. And I don't have any with me right now. I got some in the car. My plan is some of them were these static clings that I was supposed to put on some freezer doors. But unfortunately, some of the stores didn't want them up or didn't have the displays ready for it. So I'm going to, since I can't put them up now and stuff like that, I was going to put them on my car. Because it's got a thing of like the cast of characters on them.
Dude,
and they're designed to stick to windows. And I figured what I'd do is I've got my little magnetic signs that say SD Game Swap on them. So I'm going to put those on the windows, and then I'll put the SD Game Swap signs underneath it to help promote the store while I'm driving around.
I was going to say sell them because those are not for retail. People will actually buy them on eBay.
I forgot I can turn that off now.
Yeah, hit mute when you cough like I do.
Probably get fired if he was selling them.
Yeah, I'm definitely not allowed to sell them. At least not until the promotion ends, and that won't be until after the second part of Stranger Things has been out for a while.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they look kind of cool. I mean, there's also different things that I've tried to pilfer like that. Like some of the stores that we didn't put up, but other companies put up that had like the big Jurassic Park toy displays. And one of them is like a giant 3D raptor made out of cardboard. And I was like, that's really cool. You know, it's like it's a life-size cardboard velociraptor, or at least life-size for the movie, not life-size as in actual size of a velociraptor. But I was like, as they were setting them up, I'm like, Eric, can I just put my name and phone number on this so in case once they take it down, to call me instead of throwing it in the trash compactor?
I want that, man.
Oh, some of the stuff that they just toss away is amazing. Like one of the displays I had to build were these vacuum displays where I was putting up a new display model. And the store, like the display models are perfectly working versions of the products, And the one I had to take down, the store was like, okay, just go throw this in the dumpster. And I'm like, you sure? It's a working vacuum.
Your dumpster's
I mean,
your trunk of your car, right?
but no, it has to be thrown away. No one can take it because that's considered stealing or something like that. And I'm like, it's like just a waste. They're throwing away things that don't need to be thrown away just for the sake of.
It's probably liability.
I know, but
God forbid that vacuum catches fire.
But
I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it, but I'm just saying, it's
like
lawsuits that have made things that have required, things in
but I'm
contracts.
Just saying, they literally will throw away thousands of dollars worth of food instead of donating it. Because literally it's cheaper.
Again, liability. Somebody gets sick from eating, an apple. I'm talking
like canned goods and stuff. I mean, stuff that hasn't expired, but it literally isn't cost effective enough for them to donate it, so they throw it away.
I really don't know about canned goods being thrown away before
I've
their
seen
expiration date.
Literally, I've seen them throw away, I mean, thousands of dollars worth of food because, of a label error.
Okay, well, again, that's a liability thing. They can't, they get, it's not worth it to try to fix it.
Says, they could easily do a release of liability.
They can't.
Yes, they can.
You can't release yourself of liability.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You think you can, but all it takes is a lawyer to say, "Oh, you know what? I'm still going to sue you." There's no such thing as a release of liability.
Yes, you can release liability, Bird. Hospitals and police
you think you can,
all the time.
And it makes logical sense. You would think you can, but you can't, because it doesn't matter in the end what you signed. It matters what a lawyer can get a jury to believe.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but what I'm saying is there is such things as a release of liability.
Yes, but they're only paper.
To me, it's still stupid to just literally throw out that much food that could go to, people that need it. Just because, I mean, literally the excuse that the managers give me on stuff like that is
their call.
No, it isn't their call. They have to follow corporate policies.
Right.
But what I'm saying is the corporate policy is to throw it away and not donate it. And the reasoning they give the managers is because the amount of money that they'll save on taxes by donating the food isn't worth the time and effort it costs to pay them to actually throw it away versus donate it.
To pay them.
As in the amount of time it would take a store, the amount of personnel and amount of time that they, how much they pay them per hour, it would cost them less in that wage than they'd save in the donation from taxes. That's the reason they're throwing it away, at least according to the store policy. It's not because they're worried about getting sued. It's literally because they'd rather save $5.
Okay, well, that really doesn't make much sense. That sounds like probably someone who doesn't know what they're talking about gave an answer to someone below them, and it's just
I'm talking about multiple stores across at least my area. In fact, actually multiple and not just California either, also Arizona. So it's not just a California thing. It's a at least southwestern United States thing. So I can't verify that it's across the entire country, but I can say it's at least in 2 states. But
okay, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing in multiple states. Just because somebody told that to somebody doesn't make it the true reason. And I grant you,
Okay,
you seem
Tim,
to like the reason, so you are going to parrot it out every time it comes up. I get it. I do. If it was something I liked, I would say, well, I saw this, 4 times, so obviously it means every time it happens, this is the reason. But I understand, and I
yeah,
would ask you to think really hard. Does it make any sense that it would cost more money to donate something off in taxes rather than the
I'll
cost
hold
of
on.
throwing
Before I
something
get
out?
to Tim, Tim brings up a good point. I'll bring up something else. Okay. The average Walmart suffers about $5,000 worth of stolen merchandise every month. Okay. Now, they have this. One of the studies that they did was that if they hire one security guard, it can cut that number down in half. So that means that they would save $2,500 in stolen merchandise every month.
Well, are they paying the security guard?
That's the thing. They've discovered that one of the things reason they don't usually do it is because that savings of $2,500 a month is not worth paying a security guard for an entire year. So they'd
Yeah,
rather
that
lose. They'd rather lose $2,500 worth of stuff every month than hire an additional person.
Well, that makes total sense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The same thing when it comes to the donations. They'd rather lose. They'd rather.
But that doesn't make sense because there you're hiring on a new security guard, whereas to make a donation in food, you could have a manager do that. You just have to call up
No,
a
that's
food place, have them pick it up.
Because it would. It's also the packing it up for the food company because they can't come in to actually pack it up themselves due to other store policies. So it's literally more cost effective for them to throw it away than donate it. Now I want to get back to what Tim said when he's talking about expired meat. Most of the stuff I'm talking about are the dry goods and canned goods. Meat is definitely one of the ones that needs to be thrown away, especially like dairy, because, well, let's face it, there's a severe possibility of botulism and other things that can go wrong with dairy or meat. But I'm talking about stuff that doesn't go bad, or at least doesn't go bad quickly enough. Refrigerated stuff is a little bit different, and it's more understandable.
I don't think they should be giving away expired food.
Yeah.
That's
well,
not.
Again, I'm not even talking about expired food. Literally, one of the things I saw them throw away was because a whole bunch of corn because of a misspelling on the label, not the ingredients information, but the distribution information. It was like supposed to come from like, I think it was like, I can't remember exactly, but it was like supposed to be something farms with a K, but they spelled it with a C instead. So they had to throw it all away. And we're talking like boxes and boxes. Like,
that's ridiculous.
Exactly. But because they didn't want to legally sell it because it had the wrong information on there, it was just more cost effective to throw it away than it was to donate it. Sorry, Mrs. Vile sent me a text. And no, I'm not going to read it.
Oh, why not?
Now, when you say that stuff like that, LDG, are you talking about regulation for Walmart's internal regulations, or are you talking about state regulations imposed on Walmart? Yeah, this was probably a limited example. It only happened once, but I can say that, let's just say there was damage to some cereal boxes once, and they threw them all away. and it was an entire pallet of cereal, just because. Oh, sorry. I was reading LDG's comment. Neither. It was a joke. Regulation doesn't work. Yeah,
I was
LDG.
wondering how long it was going to take.
See, I'm pro regulation. I like regulations. And let's face it, regulations are what keep the stupid from doing even worse things. I mean, regulations are why it has to say on a chainsaw, do not stop with your hands or genitals.
Regulations don't stop the stupid, it stops the evil. The stupid.
Sorry?
Excuse me. I said the regulations don't stop the stupid, it stops the evil. The stupid can't be helped.
True. I would agree with that, Tim, but sometimes it is cheaper for a store to throw it away than it is for them to actually get it recalled. Especially when you're talking about I'm guessing in this case, a can of corn that's normally priced at 76 cents or something like that. But on occasion, I have to deal with recalls like that. One of my companies does bleach and other cleaning supplies like that. And once a year, I got to go in and collect all the excess stock from from that had been stocked up for the previous year and ship it back to them. But another one of my companies, anytime that they need to recall something, they just have me destroy it on the store level and put it in the dumpster, because it's not worth it for them to have it shipped back just because there was a manufacturing error. And not even a manufacturing error. Usually it's a shipping error. Like, God, one of them was incredibly stupid. They accidentally shipped the store like an extra 24 units that they shouldn't have. So instead of just leaving them at the store to get sold, they were like, no, just destroy them. Like, you don't want me to ship them back? It's like, no, it's not worth it to ship them back. And it was a perfectly good product. They were like, it's literally not worth it for them to move it out of the store. It was kind of ridiculous. And what is chicken Kiev? I'm not familiar with that.
Chicken Kiev, it's a chicken dish.
Now, Tim, recalled toys are usually because of a manufacturing error or something like lead or something like that. That has to be recalled mostly because of like, I'll give an example. One of my clients had one of their baby foods recalled, and it's because those actually have to be inspected by the government before they're destroyed. And that's one of the reasons they actually have to recall those, because baby items are very heavily regulated. Otherwise, I'm sure they would just destroy them on the store level. It's kind of funny that, this conversation drifted this way, considering I just wanted to know what people are watching.
Watching Star Trek, The Orville, The Boys, Stranger Things. Somebody told me about the show yesterday. I was supposed to check it out. I forget what it is. Yosef would know.
Well, I think I've made that then before, Yvette. I just didn't know what it was, except for the whole garlic part. I don't put garlic on any of my food, unless you're talking about garlic powder. But that's because I can't eat garlic when it's fresh.
You're a monster. No, you're a what's those? Bloodsucker.
Vampire.
A vampire?
Vampire. You're a vampire. It all makes so much sense now.
Well, I also can't eat onions, so.
That's very sad.
Yeah. The funny part is about that is
1 second.
uh,
Back.
there's a medication that I can take that would allow me to eat, or at least my digestive system to process onions and garlic, but I can't. I can't get the medication until they officially confirm that that's what I'm suffering from, and that requires a test. But my insurance won't cover the test, so I can't. They won't cover the test. The test is like $1,200, so I can't get the they won't approve of the test. I can't afford it on my own, so I'm like, well, oh well, I'm just stuck not eating it. So
To be fair, you're probably better off not taking the medication, whose only purpose is to let you be able to eat onion. God, the side effects on something like that. But that's your, I mean, it's your, should be your choice, but hey, that's that. I don't know.
well, that's funny.
What's that? Your reflection?
No, apparently my roommate just said that I got a package with a hazmat symbol on it.
Okay.
That was probably from me. You told me you were going to take my plutonium, uranium for sale.
That would
He
be a
said,
radioactive symbol, not a hazmat
said-
symbol.
Well, it's hazmat also. All the uranium on the outside.
Now, I'm wondering if it's the package I was trying to send to Rock Solid. It may have been returned because either I made a mistake on the address or something. I'll check the tracking information later. It was a Game Boy, and it's got a lithium battery in there, so they may have returned it because, they're stupid.
When did Game Boy start having lithium battery?
Since the Game Boy SP, and that's what this was.
Oh, you said a Game Boy, and I immediately went back to thinking the original, gray.
Well, they did have nickel cadmium batteries back then that you could put inside that, had a,
But they were still
but
for
nickel cadmium are a lot more stable than lithium ion.
Okay, sorry.
But,
Now I can pay attention, you guys. I just got done ordering. Okay. Now I can pay attention to the chat.
Salad peppers, but they don't agree with me. So instead of not eating them, I always have to take an anti-shit pill. Okay, I just love the way you said that, Yvette. That's funny as all hell.
Yeah, if I'm constipated, I just gotta drink milk.
What's actually funny is it actually is that time of year. The package with the hazmat symbol on it might be the return packaging that I need to send for those bleach products. So it'd be kind of funny if that's what it is, considering I was just talking about it. Because to mail the bleach stuff, and they have to have all sorts of hazmat symbols on them. So what else should we talk about?
How about them Dodgers? They suck, don't they?
Yeah, probably as much as the Padres. I don't know. I don't watch baseball.
Oh.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, my mom was a huge Padres fan, but I don't know. It was always too boring for me.
I got this
How do
mobile
you-
MLB. I got this mobile MLB game that updates every 2 weeks of current player stats. And one of my good players, Joey Bart, thanks to his stats, is now a bad player on my game. Like, damn you, updates!
Well, let's be honest. There's probably only two sports on the planet that are more boring than baseball: golf
Curling?
and cricket.
I thought curling.
No, curling's freaking exciting. Compared to baseball, curling is a freaking, you know, nonstop action.
Sweep the ice, 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 sweep it! Clean, 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 clean. Oh, got a spot.
Sorry, one of the reasons I said cricket is I'm going to see if Yvette had a complaint to make about me saying that, but I don't know if she's going to say anything in the comments about it. In all honesty, I probably just said that because I have no idea how cricket works.
You hit a ball and you run and you huddle and you hit again, and I don't know. That's about it. You run around the bases.
Now, anytime I think about cricket, I think about that line from the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Cricket? You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. And to be fair, I don't know exactly what a crumpet is either.
How can you not know what a crumpet is?
Like, I don't know the difference between a biscuit and a crumpet. Or, you know, the American version of a biscuit, not the British version of a biscuit. And she says cricket is only good live with a picnic and lots of alcohol. You know what's funny? Same can be said about baseball. Come on, does anyone else agree that baseball is best live with lots of alcohol?
Well, certainly live.
Yeah, it is better live. But alcohol is so expensive at the ballpark, man. Basically paying $10 for a can of beer.
You might have to teach me more about British culture.
You still have more to teach.
Yes, I went live early. You're just now realizing that, Jordan? Mostly because LDG always complains when I don't start until 9, so I started at 8 the last 2 weeks. So what else should we talk about?
Past Grace Cathedral today. My screw's not even fully charged yet. No, he only went live according to you. Your phone is late. He actually was late today, Jordan.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
right.
was like
so
2 minutes.
the reason why we have Vile Mike early these last few weeks is me. That's right. You're welcome.
Mostly to get you to stop complaining.
It works. It
He
works.
did start at 9 o'clock, but it wasn't
But,
your 9 o'clock time zone.
Yeah, I started last week and I was like, wait, what? Starting early? Really? I wonder if I had something to do with that.
Jordan says he's going to bitch that I didn't start at 9 from now on. So,
Well, I can't wait for my private screening today. I get to see if the new Jurassic is going to be worth paying for at the theater. Can't wait.
I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be fun to
night.
watch in
It's
the
not
theater,
worth it.
but
Going to the theater, dude.
I'm
The action scenes in the trailers was way overplayed in the movie. It's not. It's an okay movie. It's a good callback to the first three, but it's nostalgia and it's an okay movie.
well, let's face it. Hiccup. Most Jurassic Park films are just good. They're not great. They're just good. So I don't have a problem with that. I mean, come on. Anyone else want to disagree with me that the first one was the only great one? Everything else has either been good or meh.
The first Jurassic World was actually pretty good. Enjoyed it. Second one was eh. Third one should be it's the last one, right?
Yeah, this is
Well,
the last
in
one.
theory, unless they decide to do another trilogy.
No, they
I don't know, we'll see.
said this is going to be the last Jurassic Park.
So, well, they've done Jurassic Park and they've done Jurassic World. I guess next time we just need Jurassic Land.
Jurassic Planet.
Jurassic Planet. Jurassic Galaxy. And then eventually we'll have the Jurassic Kart, the kart racing game.
And the multiverse of Jurassicness.
I was
Well,
making
one-
jokes
yeah,
about
well-
Super Mario Brothers because they started out with Super Mario Brothers, and then Super Mario Land, and then Super Mario World, then Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
Random Menace just got home from Top Gun. There's still a stupid smile on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard it's a lot less homoerotic, and I think that's sorely going to be missed because literally rewatching the original Top Gun as a homoerotic subtext love story between Iceman and Maverick works so freaking well. It's scary.
I'll wait till a good copy comes online of Top Gun. I'm in no rush to go see it.
LDG, did you read this one?
No, I'm sorry. I'm actually working. I was complaining to LDG. You have not gone early for me to jump on. Now it finds out it's his fault. It's not my fault. I am the cause. That's not my fault.
That is.
It's his
cause and
fault
effect.
for choosing
That's what
to
it
listen to me.
means.
It's called cause and effect, dude. Causality. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, you don't blame the fly for swapping a fly. You chose to swap it. Fly was just there, minding its own
Wait.
business.
Hold on. You mean swatting the fly?
Swatting. Yeah, swat.
I was
Yeah,
like,
you
if you're
can't
going to
blame
swap
the
the fly,
fly
what are you going
for
to
you
swap it
swatting.
with? Scorpion?
A mosquito?
Oh, God.
A horse? Well, they do have horse flies, but
Yeah, those things are nasty, though. Those things bite. Ew.
yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, LEG, I think you should definitely start wearing a bandana, too. Either that or your radon
Why?
effects for your eyes is also affecting your dome.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that giant glare spot on top of your head.
Oh, that? Oh.
So, LDG, how much rain did you get from the hurricane?
How much rain? Oh, rain. Oh,
Yeah.
not much. Not much at all. Yeah. Not much at all.
So it wasn't that bad. I was looking at the storm tracker last night. Like the storms to the south of you, the rain bands to the east of you. I was like, I wonder what the wind's like.
Yeah, we got a little bit of weather. That's it. That's all.
I wish we were getting some rain here in San Diego.
It's sprinkling right now. It's supposed to sprinkle for the next hour or so. And I can't go anywhere my scooter in the rain because I don't want to get my scooter fucked up.
Okay,
It stops raining.
that's a story I think that needs to be told. JP's can say that monkey bites hurt more than horsefly bites. I want to know how he knows.
All right.
JP's, were you once attacked by a monkey?
Were you down in Indonesia and decided to feed the monkeys while they steal your sunglasses and other shit? Yeah, they actually had those things in Indonesia. The monkeys, they will steal your shit, and you have to give them food to give it back.
Did anyone see my 3 a.m. storm video? My sister said I sounded pissy. We had 3 tornadoes and 2 severe thunderstorms in 30 hours.
Oh.
Wow. No, I did not see it, Jordan. But yeah, that definitely would suck. That many tornadoes and thunderstorms in just less than 2 days.
I still gotta do laundry now. I don't want to walk the laundry mat when it's raining. It's the monkeys. These are the wild monkeys. No excuse for you.
So LDGs, what's the last thing you watched?
Last thing I watched, like what?
Yeah.
Anything?
Anything?
Okay, so we just watched The Boys, Orville, the last 2 Jurassic World movies. What else? I would say that's about it right off the bat. I was gonna watch the South Park movie last night, but
When you
got
say you
voted.
watched Jurassic World movies, oh,
Streaming
never
Wars
mind.
was
They're-
funny.
Yeah, okay.
the first 2 Jurassic
Right.
movies, World.
LDG, Streaming Wars was funny as shit.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. It's just I got voted out. So we actually have is it democracy in the backstage?
Democracy.
Yeah, democracy.
JP, I gotta ask, is that supposed to be Mongolians? Because otherwise I'm kind of confused. Jordan says that we all know you watched Ass Masters 5. And I didn't know that Ass Masters went beyond the second one.
Oh, something weird happened yesterday. I was coming back from the store, and there's this guy in his jogging suit with his full beard, right? I'm like, this guy kind of looks like Nicolas Cage. I'm like, why does this guy look like Nicolas Cage? He tilts his head, looks at me, jogs past me, and goes, "How you doing?" And it sounded just like fucking Nicolas Cage. You this guy?
Maybe it was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, and Mrs. Vile's in the house, so everybody say hi to Mrs. Vile.
Hola. Buenos dias. I can say that because it's before noon.
I have never heard of that series, JP's.
Wow, already 16 of them? Damn.
Well, it's kind of funny when you don't realize that there's sequels to certain movies. What was it? I can't remember what it was, but there was definitely a series that I heard that has like 6 movies now, and I didn't know it had gone beyond like 2 or 3.
Sharknado?
And I can't remember what it is.
Was it Star Wars?
No.
Leprechaun? Predator? Oh, have you guys seen the new trailer for Prey? The new Predator movie?
Nope, haven't seen it.
I will put the link in the private chat because it got leaked yesterday.
it's another movie that's going to piss off certain sections of the fandom because they're going to complain about everything.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, let's play devil advocate here. There's 8 things right off the bat that people will complain.
Yeah, that might have been it, Yvette, because I don't remember there being more than like 2 or 3, or I think I saw 4. So the fact that there's 7 paranormal activities, I'm like, that's definitely one of those ones that I'm like, wow.
What?
I just remember enjoying the first. Well, not really enjoying the first one, but it's again like Jurassic Park 2. The first paranormal or first 2 or 3 paranormal activity movies take place in San Diego, and that's one of the only reasons I enjoyed it. Because I like it when I see my hometown in film. I mean, Elihu gets to see it all the time. He lives in frickin' San Francisco. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second.
Forgot.
But considering San Diego is one of the top 10 largest cities in the country, we're not often in film, which is and the fact that we're so close to Hollywood, it kind of seems like a jip.
Okay, I put the link in the private chat if anybody wants to or able to put it in the public chat because I don't feel like opening up the YouTube link right now. Anyone wants to watch the Predator trailer? It's air, so.
Well, I wouldn't say they were good JPs. They were kind of, original concept for the time. But let's face it, they weren't really good movies. I mean, the acting is subpar. The special effects aren't all that great. They're not even so good they're bad, or so bad they're good type movies. They're just interesting to watch.
The best movie to ever take place in San Diego.
Please don't say Anchorman.
Is Anchorman. San Diego.
Go fuck yourself,
means a whale's vagina. No.
I think it was San Diego, first settled by the Germans. It means a whale's vagina, and none of that is true.
You ate the whole wheel of cheese. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. You know I don't speak Spanish. I'm in a glass cage of emotion.
So,
craptastic movies is Toxic Avengers? I'm sorry. Toxic Avenger is not a craptastic movie.
It's an underrated B movie.
Yeah, Toxie is great.
Come on.
And didn't that car movie take place in San Diego? Which car movie, JPs?
There are a lot of car movies out there.
And one thing that we kind of have, or we didn't really mention, but considering Maverick Top Gun is out, the original Top Gun was filmed here in San Diego. Because at the time, NAS Miramar is in San Diego. Now it's MCAS Miramar, but so yeah, Top Gun. That's another good reason to like it. In fact, I've been to one of the restaurants that is from that movie. It's actually downtown near the convention center.
Yeah, well, I used to eat at Mel's Diner in Phoenix before they closed it down. You guys don't know what Mel's Diner is? You can kiss my grits.
Hey, so did you get that package sent out last week? Well,
yours? Yeah. I don't know why it hasn't arrived yet. Did you check the tracking info?
Did you drop a little something extra in there?
Yeah, if you're talking about the fecal matter, yes.
Okay. All right. It wasn't me. I was just trying to get whoever it was something for free. It wasn't
I
me.
haven't got mail in a week. I think something's wrong
Are you
with the
sure it
postal
wasn't
service.
you? Because wait, where do you live?
Orlando.
Okay, never mind then.
I just, as soon as you said someone purchased something, I was like, I'm gonna see if I can get this guy something free. So I don't care. That's why I was like, Vile.
Now
I don't
that's
care
the
if you have something,
hazmat.
just throw
Now
it in
we
there.
know why.
I was like, I don't care if you have something that's not selling or like a little figure or something, just throw it in there. Get the guy something extra. But yeah, I don't know who that was.
Well, you know what's funny? Is it actually was going to Florida.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's why I was like, it wasn't Orlando though, but I could have swore you said you lived in that area, and I was like, okay. And I thought it was funny that
what
I
is
was
it?
like,
I know people that YouTubers in Florida. Shit.
sorry, I kind of like Mrs. Vile's comment right there. Movies I know take place in Tijuana or full or totally involves any of this: sex, drugs, narcotics, alcohol. I wonder why. Tijuana's her hometown, so. Is that the car movie you were talking about, JP's Vanishing Point? Because I have no idea what that one. I've never seen that movie.
And why the hell do American tourists go to McDonald's and Jack in the Box in Tijuana? You see a lot of American tourists in there. I'm like, why?
Because they want something that's similar to home, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Mrs. Vile and I have gone to Carl's Jr. a couple of times while in TJ, but we've never gone to McDonald's.
Last time I was in Tijuana, I happened to actually walk by the Jack in the Box. I'm like, wait a minute, I can actually tell by the looks that 98% of these people in here are tourists. I'm like, and they're Americans. What the fuck is going on? You got carts right across the street the locals are eating at. I'm going to the cart.
Holy crap, you haven't seen Vanishing Point? No, I may have, but the name is so generic, I have no idea. It's entirely possible I've seen it, but I don't remember it. But as far as I can tell, I've never seen Vanishing Point. And is it just me, or does LDG's chair look like it deserves to have a 5-point harness?
Needs seatbelts.
I mean, he's got this like nice professional like $2,000 chair, and I'm sitting in one covered in duct tape.
It might look like it's $2,000, but trust me, it ain't. It's the last time I ever buy a fucking gaming chair.
I like that chair. It looks comfortable as fuck.
Looks comfortable. Yeah, that got me too. Until you actually sit in it.
I'll trade you.
Well, this one is incredibly comfortable, but
they literally put
is,
flaps
covered in duct tape.
Yeah, there's literal flaps on each side of the seat. So when you're sitting down, it's kind of like sitting in a clamp that just clamps your thighs together. Like if you ever sit down, you know how you had to rest your nuts and berries a certain way. Well, if you sit down the wrong way, you literally will clamp your berries right off.
Ouch.
No circulation.
So no point in going to see a Moyer, right?
There's a reason why I get up and I call it, I got to get some blood to my ass. Because that's literally what I got to do.
Well, I didn't mean to highlight that thing twice. Yeah, that's Mrs. Vile just saying that we'll never go to McDonald's down there. To be fair, I go to McDonald's fairly often because of the younger kids. Oh, and speaking of which, last Tuesday was the younger Vile child's birthday. So I now have a 6-year-old, 2 12-year-olds, and a 18-year-old. So, And I will say that Mrs. Vile helped me purchase her present, which was a giant makeup palette. And Mrs. Vile, I guess, knows how to choose those things out because she loved it. She already used it in a TikTok video while putting on makeup. This is one of the things she likes to do is on her personal. She's got 2 TikToks. One where, which is locked for most people. It's mostly for friends and families. That one's where she shows her face, and then her other one, which is open to the public, which does not show her face. But on the one where her private one, she shows she does makeup tutorials. So she showed everyone how she got ready for the Backstreet Boys concert, because that's what her mom was taking her to yesterday.
Backstreet's back. All right. Ding, ding,
Yep.
ding, ding, ding.
So
Throw your hands up in the air. Wave around like you just don't care. Sorry, I was in the Backstreet Boys when I was a kid. When I was a kid.
I've never been to a Backstreet Boys concert, but one year for air bands, and I don't know if you guys know what air bands is. Basically, where you go in and you know pretend to be playing instruments and you lip sing. And me and a friend did Backstreet's Back one year, but we had the announcer announce us as the Backdoor Toys instead of the Backstreet Boys.
Well, that sounds fun. What was the first song?
Well, that's the only song we did was Backstreet's Back.
Oh.
It was just him and me,
Backdoor
2
Toys,
guys.
huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
We thought I was either a freshman or a sophomore. He was either a sophomore or a junior. I can't remember. We were, stupid teenage kids. We thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh.
So
The one thing school is supposed to teach you:
what?
how to think.
Yeah, schools don't do that anymore because apparently trying to teach kids how to think is bigoted towards certain groups. That's why those certain groups are trying to ban books and stuff like that, because it teaches kids how to think. And they don't want that.
I just got locked out.
Well, in my day, the schools taught us how to think. But then again, apparently I'm old compared to everybody else.
Oh, you are.
Despite being younger than a lot of you, apparently I'm old. Yeah, I was talking with I was talking with a friend who's only a year younger than me, but that year was like 10 years when it comes to everything else, because he's like, yeah, he didn't have the internet until after the year 2000. And I'm like, dude, I was surfing the equivalent of the web back in the late 80s when I was 4. It's like, he didn't play video games until the Super Nintendo. I'm like, God dang it, my first thing was the Atari.
ColecoVision.
No, I didn't have a ColecoVision until later in life, but I had a Atari. Was the Atari 7800 was the first console I ever got.
I remember getting the Atari 2600 and Joust as my very first video game. It wasn't Pac-Man. I wanted Pac-Man, but my mother got me Joust. I'm like, damn ostriches.
Hey, Joust is a good game though.
I know, but I wanted Pac-Man because Pac-Man was the rage when 2600 came out. I wanted to play Pac-Man. I had to go to my friend's house.
Are you talking about Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Then your dad did you a service because the original Pac-Man port sucked.
Yeah, but everyone was having Pac-Man. I had Joust. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, good. Ooh, $80 for an
And
ounce.
once I get the
Shake,
link,
nice.
I'll definitely share it on Twitter. Thursday night was when Vile Style, the younger Vile child, was they've been doing prepping for a play where they were doing Seussical the musical, and my daughter was the lead in one of the 2 nights they were doing the performance, playing the Cat in the Hat, and my other daughter was the baby kangaroo. And I'll definitely post that link on Twitter once I get it, so you guys can all send messages to them about how great they were. And if you don't think they're great, then you shut the fuck up because they're my kids.
Wow, Mike told me to tell you how great you were.
That's fine.
Okay.
Good boy.
Yes, babe, but there's a reason you refuse to accept I'm old, because you're only 2 months younger than me. So if I'm old, that means you're 2 months behind.
Yay, peas. I was born in 75, okay? So I am old.
I was born in 84, Elihu, but in some ways I'm older than you. You're almost a decade older than me.
I got more gray hair on my face and my head.
Oh, I've got gray hair. I've got a few gray hairs. This one's from Caddy. This one's from Mrs. Vile. This one's from Vile Style. This one's from Turtle J.
I'm starting to get the Doctor Strange side gray hairs. I'm like, what the hell? Come on.
I mean, heck, the whole reason I'm bald is because of kids and other stuff.
That was at university in 84.
Now, university, you mean college, right?
Yes.
What are you doing, LDG?
I'm actually cleaning up some Naz's for a client.
Yeah, but you were chewing on your collar. Why were you chewing on your collar?
It's a thing I used to do when I was a kid. I used to love the taste of dye. Yeah, I used to suck on clothes quite a bit. The bad habit. I gotta stop. Stop looking at me.
Well, I'm just noticing the drool stain on your collar.
Yeah, I'm gonna drool my foot up your ass in a second. So just calm down. You don't see anything. What are you talking about?
I see nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, but
I see nothing.
LDG, I'm less worried about your foot up my ass than my foot up your ass, because I wear a size 16. What do you wear?
13.
Extra.
You're a 16 foot? Damn. Overcompensating in A?
Well, you know what they say about guys with big feet? Guys with big feet, big shoes.
Big shoes and socks.
Man, my feet are so fucked up. One, I have to wear a size 11 on one and a size 10 on another. That's how fucked up my feet are. Shoe shopping's a bitch.
I bet it is. That's one of the reasons I tend not to go shoe shopping all that often, until the current pair of shoes I'm wearing has like literally worn holes all the way through.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
But Mrs. Vile gets mad at me because she hates the condition of my shoes every time because, you know, I won't throw them out until they're completely useless, and then I'll just buy something similar. And she's like, no. I mean, she owns more pairs of shoes right now than I've probably owned my entire life.
I only own one pair of shoes, well, two pairs of shoes. This and a pair of dress shoes for when I do background act in case they ask for a suit. But my actual shoes, they have a couple holes on top, but the soles are perfectly fine. So I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Excuse me. Sorry, burped.
Oh, you didn't burp.
I have the shoes I wear every day for work and stuff. I've got my flip-flops. I got a pair of dress shoes I've owned for longer than than Caddy's been alive, so over 20 years.
Damn.
My steel toe boots, which I've also had for over 20 years.
I cannot wear steel-toed shoes. Ouch.
No, I think Ronald McDonald wears like a size 22. Because his shoes are definitely bigger than mine. But
let's see. I just Googled Ronald McDonald's shoe size, and it's 10.5.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me. There's no way his actual shoe size is 10.5.
Sorry, 18 triple E.
Okay, that's a little bit better. I figured it was at least size 22, like Shaq or something.
It's 18 triple E. I was looking at the actual Nike shoe, sorry.
Well, I usually wear a 16 wide.
I don't know. I just got 11 and 10. That's it.
Got all this clutter.
Somebody call hoarders. You got a confiscate all that toilet paper you hoarded. Where's the baby formula?
All right, there we go. We went from 80% filled to 10% filled. There we go.
Damn, it's still sparkling out there. Sheesh.
It's all right. But yeah, so I've got 4 pairs of shoes, and she probably owns more than that are just the color red.
Should we call her Miss Marple? Are you sure you weren't exiled from Philippines?
Now you're talking about that one family?
Yeah. Where the son was running for president.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We lost number 1 sci-fi.
Oh, no. It's a bad thing.
Oh, Danny Lyon also apparently loves shoes. I don't know. As I said, I've got 4 pairs of shoes and 2 of them I've had for 20 years. So, and so you're thinking of Goth Imelda. I'm probably sure that you're. Imelda. Yeah.
Marcos. Yeah. Thank you. Goth Imelda.
I knew who he was referring to. I just didn't remember the name because it's been a while since I've seen anything about him. At least because I don't watch everything. The only time I had more than 4 pairs of shoes is when I worked at a Foot Locker. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, hell, even the flip-flops that I'm currently wearing, I've had for like 5 or 6 years.
But, you know,
30 pairs of shoes. That's impressive. Don't give Mrs. Vile any ideas. She might quit her job to start working at Foot Locker now.
so a different pair of shoe every day. Okay.
Like in a year and a half. So let me see if I can do some mental math. That's one shoe every 2.5 weeks or so. Okay, about every 3 weeks. You basically bought one shoe every 3 weeks.
So every year's got 130 pairs of shoes. Okay. You got to count about 131, 130 pairs of shoes because you got to count holidays.
Yeah, I knew who she was, Dandelion. And I'm sure Elihu also knew who she was.
Basic math.
But it's just, as I said, I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, I just didn't know them. Remember her name. Yeah, last I heard of that family was their son is running for president, and that's all I heard.
Yeah, and how he's
or whatever, but Duarte is supposed to be some kind of dick asshole.
Everything I've seen about him is like he seems like a real big douchebag, and I don't know how he's that popular enough to run. I'd always buy the most expensive Nikes and then resell them. Well, that nothing wrong with that if you can make the money doing it, as long as you don't get in trouble for it.
Who knows how you can open it up? What the hell?
It's like I was saying with the Stranger Things things I've got from my job. I can't legally sell them, or else I can get in trouble. But I can put them on my car, which is what I'm going to do. I just got to clean the car first.
Yeah,
I would just
like,
look for the
Elon
cheapest
Musk,
New
employees
Balance.
selling the water bottles.
The cheapest
New Balance
Is that-
sneakers.
Oh,
Even if it was supposed to be like fancy, I would just go with all black sneakers. But I mean, I had, nice patent leather shoes, shiny shoes for
Mhm.
weddings and stuff. But anything short of that, it would just be all black New Balance sneakers. Because I did not like putting my size 14 feet in anything else. And if anybody was going to say something about it, well, let's just say no one ever did. 15.
I usually don't get compliments on my shoes because I just buy whatever's in stock in my size that actually fits my foot.
Yeah,
And usually, most stores, it's not much.
I was going to be so surprised when you said 16 that you even bother going to a store. I mean, I just got them online.
Oh no, I have to try them on at least once before I buy them because anytime I've got something online, it does not necessarily fit all that well, and I got to make sure that it fits.
Yeah, I never buy shoes online because my ankles are inverted, and I have to feel how the shoes actually fit in my foot.
What are inverted?
Yeah, my ankles are on the inside of my feet.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know. I never tried it on. I bought the size I was. I mean, they were sneakers. They always tended to fit. So I got wide, whatever from what was the place? New Balance was the brand. The Zappos. I mean, on the off chance they didn't fit, I could have returned them, but I pretty much knew what I was getting. It was the same brand I would get at the store. So, but I guess I not everyone's like me. couldn't give a shit about style or anything.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta make a phone call.
No. But yeah. The only question I ever had on sneakers was lace or Velcro. Because I'd rock the Velcro sometimes. Thought it was worth it.
I seem to find more and more pairs of shoes that actually fit me that don't have laces. I think the last 2 or 3 pairs of shoes that I bought didn't have laces, and it was just like they were the only ones that the store had in my size. So that's what I have. And yeah, Jordan, that's basically what I buy sometimes. Or I go to we got a store called Boot Barn here in San Diego that I occasionally go to because they got ones that actually fit me sometimes. I never buy boots there because actual boots that fit me are like $500. And I'm talking about like cowboy boots, not whatever. I don't know what other kind of boots they have. I'm sure LDG wears like leather boots, thigh-high boot.
Very funny.
Oh God, $300 on a pair of shoes? God, I don't think I've spent $300 on shoes in the last 5 years combined. Let's see, 1, 2. Actually, I'd say more like 10 years combined. I don't think I've spent $300 on shoes. God. I mean, only my everyday shoes I got to replace like every year or so. Everything else I own, I've had for multiple years. God, I couldn't imagine spending that kind of money on shoes. And I'm sure Mrs. Vile is like, for $300, I could get a bunch of pairs of shoes, at least 3. And I'm probably going to get smacked for that next time I see her.
Yep.
All right, what else should we talk about? This has been kind of a roundabout conversation that's gone from subject to subject like normal, but what else?
I hear that there's a trend in people having more than one primary job.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, JP's was saying he had 2 jobs at 13. Even I can only say I had 1.
I had one job when I was 14.
Well, I started working for the law firm that my mom worked at starting at age 12. And I worked there as on weekends and during the summer as a file clerk / gopher.
My first job was at a Taco Bell.
Now, at age 12, were they actually hire you, or this was
Yeah,
off the books?
as in I got a 1088.
That is impressive.
Well, they were a law firm, so they did everything on the legal up and up. And because my mom worked there, you know, that's why they gave. And I actually did the work. So, but of course, you have to understand, some of the work involved like putting files in boxes and other stuff like the gopher part was like grabbing coffee. I'd have
It's
to walk down the street.
I guess
grab
it's a
coffee
state
for them.
thing. Because in New York, you can't get your working papers till like 14 or something.
I don't know if that's how it is in California.
It's
At
got to
least
be
I don't
less
know.
in California because I mean you have
Well,
actors.
Yeah, true, but that's I'm
Acting is
also
a
saying it was
different.
also
Oh.
over 35 years ago, or not 35, 25 years ago, Bird. So
Yeah. Well, it was when I was a kid. I'm saying I remember when I could get my working papers. It wasn't at 12. It was like 14 or 15.
I mean, I didn't get I don't consider that my first real job because it was something my mom helped me get.
Right.
My first real job, as far as I'm concerned, was when I started working for Jack in the Box at 15.
I used to work on the Jack in
Right.
the Box when I was 19, I think. 18, 19.
But yeah, I got that job, all on my own, to the point where I just walked in, filled out a job application, and what's funny is the primary reason they gave me the job was because I had a car. And they were like, "Well, you're 15 with a car and a driver's license," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, cool. You must be old enough to work." So I started working there.
It's not a
I
bad
hated
way
it. For the
to.
most part, my parents made me work to help pay for the cost of playing hockey and baseball. That's fine by me.
Somebody's phone's ringing.
Oh, that's me.
Wow, he actually hit mute this time.
I mean, none of my kids got jobs right now, and that's one of the things that irks me. Is I've been trying to get Caddy to get a job for the last 2 years, but between her laziness and her mom's unwillingness, it's been she hasn't got a job yet.
I have an idea.
What?
Stop giving them money when they ask for it.
Well, I can't help but give her mom money because literally the state takes it out of my paycheck. And as for Caddy, I don't
It's
give her
better
money.
you just give your daughters money. Otherwise, they find other ways of making it. So
I gotta hit mute. I gotta make some more coffee.
it's different, Eli, who as a guy, you know, if your family doesn't give you money, you have to make your own. As a woman, if your family doesn't give you money, you have to find a way of making your own. It's not the same.
Well, one of her friends, because I got on her and her two best friends about getting a job, and only one of them listened to me and actually got a job, and I'm actually kind of proud of him. I even stopped by. He works at a Subway, and I stop in there sometimes just to make fun of him.
Wow.
Oh no, I usually go in to get food, but he works at one of the Subways near one of my stores. So
I need a Subway sandwich. It's for a friend.
no, I get it for me. I'm a big fat ass. I'll eat a foot long by myself.
No, I'm saying never mind. It's too many.
Hey, I had to complain
Too many
at
differences.
Subway to get 49 cents back because they overcharged me. The menu said one thing for chicken and bacon ranch, and the lady charged me something else for it. It's like $6.49 up there. I'm charging $6.99.
So you argued over 50 cents.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I haven't done something similar.
It's the principle of the matter.
There are some days where it's like they get one little thing wrong, and it's like, I want my money back because you ruined my whole meal. And then there are other days where like 80% of the stuff is missing. But it's like, you know what? I don't even care. There's bread and a meat. That's all I needed.
No, I've actually complained to a McDonald's employee that they didn't give me my nickel back because I purchased a soda for $1.08. You know, it's $1 plus 8 cents sales tax here. I gave them $1.13, and they didn't give me back my nickel. And I was like, I feel stupid asking about it, but you know, when you're talking about 20% of the cost of the item, you've just, you know, that's 20%.
Yes, his name is Karen Moss. Just call him Karen Moss
Not
from now on, okay?
Sorry, 5%. 5%.
Call him Karen Moss. Oh no, it's Karen again. LDD, you will find the new South Park hilarious.
If you think you're talking to us, you're still muted, LDG.
He's probably on the phone.
I think he's on the phone.
I don't know. It looked like that last one. You thought he was talking to us. Yeah, you see, he's talking now.
It's like watching an old Japanese movie. We'll hear a sound in a moment.
You know, we could actually just like cut this whole section out, and because his lips are moving with no sound, we just insert dialogue similar to what you're talking about.
I like this idea. I like it a lot.
So just put him up live on full screen.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Now we have to figure out what he said there.
Well, I just said that you guys are number one in my book. That's why I flipped you off.
No, let's wait till he actually says something again.
What,
it's
no
like
rebuttal? No rebuttal on that one? Come on, you
No,
guys could just set the screen.
Oh no, it's like as he's talking. No, I told you the reach around is $35.95. I will not give you percent discount.
See my sexy body? I'll turn it off to you, see? Look at this. My side profile. I'm the best. See? Look at these big old muscles. See, look at my titties.
I yield.
Look at my titties. See? They are really big. They're going to sag this far when I get older, but right now they're firm.
You're going to get implants.
Right here.
All right, that's it. I got to put a dump.
Oh, I need more coffee.
I might have to. I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to get ready to go so I can actually smoke a cigar during my stream.
Yeah, I'm hoping my scooter's charged soon because I found a great deal, an ounce of shake for $80 at a dispensary.
And I guess that's worth it because I have no idea.
Yeah, that is a definite sale. It's $10 an eighth.
In all honesty, I have not smoked weed in probably, I don't know, at least 10 years.
Well, the average price for shake for an eighth goes for about $25. So $10 an eighth, yeah, that is a great deal.
Well, also, Elihu, the last time I paid for weed was 22 years ago.
I don't know why the idiots try to buy weed off people on the streets when it's actually cheaper than.
All right, I'm back. What the hell are you putting me on full screen while I'm working? I'm like talking to my client, and then my fat face just shows up on monitor 12, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
Nothing.
Oh, it was nothing to worry about, LDG.
Were you making a joke?
Absolutely not. We would never make a joke at your expense.
Never make a joke at my expense, right? Yeah.
Never, ever.
Ever. Yeah.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I love
see
you guys.
I know nothing.
All right. Anywho, he's taken care of.
Speaking of which, LDG, exactly how much do you charge for a reach around?
I think it's a foot long Subway sandwich.
It depends how big your ass is. You know, if your ass is too big, I need to make an extra trip. Whew.
Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I just accidentally took something from my storage unit that I wasn't planning on taking.
Oops, a klepto. Look at that. He meant to be in a klepto online.
Oh, there we go. So much better.
I don't want to know what happened. You're off camera, but you left your mic on.
I'm just sitting on the patio.
I was going to say, please just don't tell us you're actually on the toilet.
Yeah.
No. Oh, God. Oh, and I'm sorry. I meant to, I needed to take back Darren's apology, by the way. Sorry.
Why?
I shouldn't apologize for somebody else.
Okay. All right, so what else should we talk about, guys? And if you is the link still available?
Huh? Yeah. No.
It wouldn't let me pin the link, and I don't know why this time. Is that some new
What did it
YouTube
say?
thing?
Were you not
A
logged
link
in?
to the panel.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not on YouTube.
Check the Eli. Check the stream.
I'm not on YouTube.
Get on YouTube.
Hang on a second.
If not, I'll repost the link. That way, if anyone else wants to join.
Give me a moment. I will open up YouTube right now.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, better repost it.
Yeah, Bird's right. I'm scrolling all the way up and I don't even see it.
All right, then I'll repost in a sec.
I'll do it right now.
All right, now I can actually smoke.
Okay, there's a link. It's in the chat, guys. Oh, and now, I forgot to put the HTTPS, duh. Thanks, Bird. I found the hyperlink. I'm like, duh. I'm typing it in by hand as I'm on my phone.
Elihu, how much have you had to smoke today?
Half a bowl.
Maybe it's time to cut down.
No, it's time to increase. That was my bowl.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the other way around.
Yeah, I'm about to load a fresh bowl right now.
I'm jealous. I'm out. No medication for me.
Dude, if you are here right now, you can get an ounce of shake for $80.
I don't want a shake. Who the fuck wants shake? Damn
It's
shake.
It's good for rolling joints, or you can.
That's like saying, I don't have enough for a sandwich, but let me put some breadcrumbs between two pieces of meat. Like what? I don't want shake.
I
crumbs.
also got an eighth for $11. 27% THC. 18% CBD.
I can't afford my meds. Well, here I'll give you. I'll give you the the crushed up bits, whatever you call it, powder for half the price. Yeah.
Hey, it's a good deal for my income, man. This will last me.
Could you imagine if you had if you literally, that's how medication was sold?
I know.
You just get like a vial of powder and you actually have to like separate a pill worth of powder. Oh God.
Well, if you buy
Well,
Shella,
I do that with my cocaine already, so I don't have a problem with it.
all you need is a Shella that can bind it together. Ask for some Longdell, he can tell you.
Oh boy.
So what are you guys' plans today, Bird? What are you doing on your stream today?
We got the Twilight Zone. As every
Twilight Zone. Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. And we got another time
Dang, you're still
travel
doing
episode
Twilight
this
Zone?
week, today.
We're in season 4 and 5, episode 13. It's today's episodes are about an exhibit, a wax museum exhibit,
Oh,
and
Nice.
and a movie star receives a ring from her fan club that draws her back to her hometown, where she offers to do a one-woman show to stop plans for a town picnic, which I really don't understand why she'd want to stop a town picnic unless picnic meant something different in 1963. I don't think it did. So this is kind of surprised at this one.
Oh, Bird of Prey posted the link because I couldn't pin it for some reason. So look at Bird of Prey's last comment.
yeah, ignore mine because you can't click on it. I'll have to hide the link.
I'm trying to let you in. There we go.
Can you pin mine?
That's what she said.
What
Yeah,
the hell?
birds. Pin birds.
Or he and her.
Pin
Who's
that
them?
bird.
Apparently,
Oh,
stream
God.
What, who let him in?
let you in.
Oh,
Let the
son of a-
ego in. Mike. Mike.
Dude, stop following me, okay?
Mike.
All right, this is my
Mike.
stream. Go do your own stuff. What would you?
I'm not following
Always
you.
got to ruin a good thing.
Oh, wait. Time out. Who was here last week and who wasn't?
I was here, and what are you talking about? I was watching. I was here.
Oh, no,
I even came on for a minute.
Watching. No, well, yeah, but you didn't have the intestinal fortitude to stay, though. That's the difference.
You know what has fortitude?
No, not your foot up my ass, 'cause that doesn't happen. I mean, literally, this guy has 2 lines, and you can guess which one it's going to be just by the way he starts the kickoff.
Yeah, I also got 2 feet, so be careful.
Emotional.
Yeah, if you tried to insert both feet in somebody's ass, you'd be on.
Yeah,
the
but you've
ground.
already admitted on
No,
the
I got
LBG
1
that
foot
they're little
per
tiny
cheek.
baby feet.
No, really,
Link.
guys.
Oh, that's what you were talking. If I knew you were talking about a link for him, oh God. Never mind.
Not a
No,
savage
hey,
link.
hey, just
not your
guys.
link.
Guys, sit back and just all
You know what?
breathe.
Okay, this I'm only gonna do this
I am breathing, I'm
because
breathing in
it's
marijuana smoke.
Chris. Okay, if this was anybody else, I would not do this at all. But I know Chris is cool, so let me just show you how to fix things.
Uh-huh.
Turn it off the
5,
camera.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, damn it! There we go. Got him. That was me.
Wait, what did you do?
You kicked him off the stream.
Wait, how did he kick him off my stream?
He hacked into your account
You
like
like that, right?
Like he did Canadian Spider-Man's.
Oh my
Canadian
God.
Spider-Man was everyone's worried about? LDG hacked into his account to get rid of some stuff so everybody can see the full screen, and he hacked into your
That
account
was
and got
me,
rid of
dude. I
Chris.
swear to God.
Now,
That's
the
actually
thing is that yes.
Did you
Now,
wait? Did you actually
LDG
guess my password?
yes.
your password? No, we didn't do it that way.
Yo, it's not hard to guess Voltron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Sit down for a second, LDG. Just sit down for.
I'm looking for something. What?
Just sit down for a second, and then you can go look for it. See, he's right. I'm really cool, but I want you guys to watch something. LGG, stare in the screen, stare at all of us straight forward. Just look at us straight forward, and then watch this.
Oh, fucking shit, dude. God
See,
damn it!
look at that. See,
Do not trigger my PTSD, please. Okay.
What about your PS4?
That
was funny.
All right. Anyways, so what may I come in here and educate you guys on today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've been
please.
talking about a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff, but mostly we were just the whole topic was supposed to be, what are you watching right now?
This really fucking weird group of assholes on this, I don't know, this guy's channel goes by Vile Mike. That's what I'm watching right now.
I hear plane. The plane.
What do you expect?
All right.
Yeah,
That might
I
be
mean,
a
like
big
what? Like in general,
Yeah, what TV shows, movies you've been watching?
Obi-Wan. I like CSI Hawaii. Is it CSI Hawaii? Yeah, CSI Hawaii. Or no, NCIS Hawaii. NCIS Hawaii, I like that. FBI International. 911's off the air. I like that show.
Isn't Lone Star still on the air?
Is what?
Isn't Lone Star still on the air? 911 Lone Star, Texas?
Oh yeah. Both of those are. But this past year they went and basically did them parallel to each other. So one would play and then the next hour was the other one. Which was weird because normally they were offset during the season. So like one would run the winter spring season, the other one would run the like late summer fall season. Now this past year they did both, probably because of the pandemic. What else?
Do you watch Blue Bloods?
No, I haven't watched Blue Bloods for a long time, but I like the show. The show's a good show, and I just haven't. I was out of it for maybe 1 or 2 seasons, and that really screws with things. You have to go back and catch up because it's one of those shows that you can watch without knowing what's going on, and it still kind of works, but it helps if you know what's going on. What else? So FBI.
Have you seen
SWAT.
Have you seen the
Well,
I watched SWAT a
Black,
bit.
Black Adam teaser?
No, I have not seen the Black Adam teaser.
A couple new footage in there, video footage in there that they added. It's an actual
I'll check it out.
teaser. The trailer comes out next week. I want to ask, did you see the trailer I put in the weekly chat group for Predator?
Do what?
The Predator.
The new Predator movie?
Yeah, the trailer got leaked online. I put it in the weekly wrap-up chat, and it's also it's no longer a private chat, but I wonder, have you seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
Ah.
No, I have not.
Well, I can try to now watch it. I switched over to the phone as opposed to the tablet because my tablet is down in battery length or battery life. So,
Well, my charger just got fully charged. It's now great. So, yay! I can go up the hill to the dispensary.
And then I'm on here trying to fix some stuff for Twitch and got to schedule my shows for today.
Yes, Obi-Wan Roundtable today at 5:30 Eastern. On what channel, Chris?
What was that?
What channel is the Obi-Wan Roundtable discussion tonight at 5:30?
Chaos Central at 8:30 Eastern.
Oh, sorry, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And the weekly wrap up at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, right?
5 p.m. Eastern is the weekly wrap up. Yes.
5 p.m. Eastern, 4 a.m.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm muting myself because I'm watching the trailer for Prey right now for Elihu.
And name that tune tonight, or is there no name to that tune?
No, we're getting ready for the new season, or not the new season, but returning to season 3. We only have one episode down in season 3, and so
Wait, Elihu, are you talking about that the teaser trailer? Is that what you're talking about?
The link I put in the chat, it's the 2-minute trailer.
Oh no, I didn't hit the actual link. I just typed in trailer.
No, click the link that I put in there. I think you'll see the link for the actual trailer.
Because I just saw the teaser and I'm just like, okay, that's nothing. I mean,
It's a 2-minute trailer, dude.
I do think it's funny that I'm looking at all this stuff. I typed it in and it's like, fans blown away by Prey trailer that definitely did not leak online.
Look in the private chat if you're having a hard time finding the actual link itself. Like I reposted it, okay? When you click on the link, you'll see predator4/movie.com, right? Then when you scroll down, it says totally click here. Click the word here. It's the link. It's the hyperlink to the actual trailer. And if Brett wants to put that link in the public chat, he can. Since I'm obviously not that stoned because I used to get the hyperlink again.
Sorry, what link do you want me to put in the chat?
Copy and paste from the private chat to public chat in case anybody wants to watch
The one he put in the private chat.
Yeah,
okay.
Wants to
Will
post
do.
the trailer. You know, the link that was definitely not leaked. Oh, now let me just close Twitter. Oh, no wonder.
Well, that was fun. My phone booted me from my own stream.
The quote, Nelson.
There we go. I put the link in.
Cool. Thank you, dude. If anybody's wondering what that link is, it's the link for Prey, the new Predator trailer. In case anybody-
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Then I'll try
You
to
still
look
live?
at the actual link you're talking about.
Yeah, and click on the hyperlink to the word that says here. That's the actual trailer.
All right, so that's 1, 2. 1,
Oh my
2.
gosh. You can count.
Oh, shh.
LDG
Damn
can
it.
count.
Oh,
What'd you do, LDG?
oh, I just tripped. Damn, nicked my
Okay.
damn elbow on my green
Okay.
screen. It's bleeding. Beautiful.
You got a
Oh,
red spot on your green screen. Crap. Get some bleach.
You know, it's rough when you take skin off your elbow because they're supposed to be the thickest part. One of your thickest parts, right? Ooh.
No,
All
the
right, I'm
skin
okay.
of your back is the thickest.
Well, I'm not saying thickest. I meant thick naturally. Like your elbows, isn't that one of the spots that your skin builds up toughness to?
No.
It's called a callus.
Skin on your
Really?
joints is some of the weakest skin.
Well, because I put so much pressure on my elbows all the time. I figured it was
Maybe if you got
Stop
calluses on
doing
them,
that.
but I wouldn't be bragging about having calluses on your elbows.
elbows. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of mess with your knees, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say next you're gonna be bragging about calluses on your knees.
See that? Look at that.
I don't
Right
want to look
there.
at that. I'm like on another tab.
Owie.
Well, maybe you can
Drawing
ask
so much
Yvette to
blood.
kiss it, make it feel
I
better.
could take my sugar test off this, for God's sakes.
Ouch.
Damn it.
I remember as a kid, I was so scared to go for a blood test that I started crying. Like in the Cessna, my father picked me up, and I ended up having a nosebleed. So I was like, why can't they take this blood? And he's like, they can't. I was like, why not? Of course, he didn't have an answer. But I think now they probably could have. I mean, they wouldn't because of, the litigation. But scientifically, I bet the blood would have been just as good as any other.
Oh, I remember when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I had to go in for some vaccines and to get some blood tests, and they went to draw the blood, and I thought I would, I was like, I'm a tough kid. I don't have an issue with needles. They can stick it. So I flexed my arm so it looked like it was, like, because I was trying to pretend I was a tough kid. And when they when the nurse pulled the needle out, because I was flexing the muscle the entire time, it just shot blood all over her.
Yeah.
She did not appreciate that.
One moment.
So, yeah, man. Big things happening. Big things.
That's what I say every time I go take a pee. Oh, yeah, big thing's about to happen here. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm urinate.
No comment.
Hey, Chris, do this.
Mm-hmm.
Do this. Never mind.
Here's like
What,
my
the
hair.
green screen?
No, here's like
No.
my hair.
Your face is like lobster red. I wanted to see compared to your palms, but then it looks like some of it's rubbing off on your fingers.
I thought you were looking for hair,
Your
man.
fingers are like red.
Or raisin nicks.
That's one thing. Like your skin is like chameleon-esque. Like like you can see it like shuddering red. Like it has shades shifting.
I'm an evil
Fifty
genius
Shades
from another planet.
50 Shades
So
of
what
Chris.
can I
The
say?
fact
Maybe
that
he's
you're wearing
just
blue,
blushing.
the blue brings out the red. So you literally look like you're gonna pop right now. Like your head looks like
Yeah, I don't know.
either that or you had the neck the neck toy on too tight last night.
No.
You know, the one with the spikes and the
Wait, are you trying to kink shame LDG? Because we don't kink shame on the Vile Mike CNA stream.
that's not
There's no
shame.
kink shaming that he can do to me. So So whatever.
Yeah. There is no shame.
Everything I do is because of him. So, I just follow what he's done. Actually, I can't
All right.
because there's some things he does that
I'll be
won't
right back
do.
again.
By the way, I Am Groot has an official release date on Disney Plus, August 10th.
What am I looking for? Leech bit.
Sanity.
There we go.
Hey, Chris, is anybody doing a Miss Marvel roundtable discussion thing?
Yes, I think Anzo is not positive, but I think Anzo is.
Well, we all know that there are
wanna come
plenty
back
of
to
people
streaming.
complaining about it.
What was that?
About
That's
the
it,
Miss
Al?
Marvel show. I know that there's already people complaining about it. So
Yeah.
People were complaining
I mean,
about Miss Marvel
complain about
before,
everything.
like the second we heard about it.
I mean, people are complaining about She-Hulk, and while I think it looks ridiculous, I'll watch it, but I'll give it an objective point. I mean, I'll look at it and say, okay, this is it. I'm not going to go for like easy, obvious things that you could go for. I like looking at it, and if there's one thing, and God knows this is going to kill me, that I have to pump up LEG's ego.
Nope. Buckle up.
The way he, I think he was subjective with the way he handled WandaVision. There were a lot of things he did look at it, and then as things went along, and he handled it okay. I mean, the trip to the hospital might have been a little much, but
considering I actually enjoyed it, so
I didn't hate it. The ending was pretty crappy, but man,
I loved it until the ending. The ending is what ruined it.
no,
Yeah,
you were
you got
complaining
trolled by
about it the
trolls.
entire time from like episode 1.
No,
No,
No, he
ask
was
by
not.
trolls, dude.
ask
no,
him.
He was not.
I was
He
not. It's
complaining.
on record. I was on every one of those round tables every week.
He just had a thought of what it would be, and then it wasn't, and that
I had the
not
correct
go
thought
with him.
of what it
No.
should be, and then it ended up being bullshit. So you got to figure out. You got to put the words together. Like, did you play with Legos when you were a kid? Okay.
LDG, I'm going to say this again and again until you actually get it.
Yeah.
You got trolled by trolls. You're repeating what trolls were saying, not what Marvel was saying.
No, I
You got
wasn't.
upset
I was the
because
only
trolls-
person on YouTube who had this all
You got
thought.
trolled
I
by
got the
trolls.
thumbnails. You want me to bring the thumbnails out?
You got trolled by trolls, man.
Nobody
Yeah,
was saying
that's what I
my
think.
idea.
New rock stars, Canadian lad. All these guys
Nobody.
were saying the exact same
Stop
thing
saying
you were saying about
names like it's
Mephisto.
going to infer
And you got
that I
trolled
was
by trolls.
wrong.
You got
Nobody
trolled by
said
trolls.
what I
I
was
think
saying.
that's the problem.
WandaVision was going to end like I
I
had a
think that's the
completely
problem with the way
different
things go. Is
ending.
people have all these theories about what it should be or what it shouldn't be or what it might be, and I think that's what's ruining TV is because it doesn't fit everyone's preconceived notions.
Yeah,
They
but that's a
suddenly hate
cop-out,
it.
though. That's the first thing intellectual people like to say when they respond to people like this conversation. You automatically go to, well, just because it wasn't the way you wanted it to be. No, I didn't want it to be anyway. Okay, they could have done so many different things. I'm nailing them for what they did. And what they did was lazy. They even admitted that they changed the ending, that they changed stuff. Okay, so. And even if you watch the series, it's
Wait,
like
you're
it's
telling
almost
me
like
that a
they were
Marvel-
changing the show
Hold on, you're
as
telling
they
me that a
were
Disney
as they were
owns
making it.
reshoots? I'm shocked.
A movie had to do reshoots? Oh my gosh.
And that's fine because when you build up a story, you can do whatever the hell you want. Okay,
Spider-Man No Way
but you
Home
put
did
so much
reshoots.
work
Oh my gosh.
into building up this castle, and then you just drop a boulder instead of finishing the roof. Like, seriously, you did the one thing you're not supposed to do. You don't tell the viewer everything you've seen up until now was meaningless without tying it together with some other twist after. Okay.
Saying elsewhere.
You just can't do that.
Saying
Hold
elsewhere.
on, I got a question for you. At what point-
You want to do that?
Enterprise.
That's fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't want to watch it.
Newhart-
I don't want to watch shows that do
Newhart-
that.
Newhart was genius.
That was beautiful. The way Newhart did it, that was beautiful. That was
Lost.
good. That's different. That is different. Not the same.
Lost. Yeah, that was kind of.
You could still enjoy the series with that ending with
Star
the Bob
Trek
Newhart.
Enterprise.
Okay, you still could. You can't
Same.
with WandaVision because you know if you rewatch it, all of this is fucking pointless. At least with Newhart, okay, the guy's having a dream, like he's actually doing it. Like, okay, I can follow this.
And it
You know what I
wasn't.
mean?
It wasn't. It was genius how they not only did the dream thing, they did the dream thing and then took him back to his
Differently.
original series with the original wife, and
Yeah.
that was sheer genius. Whether or not it was,
Yeah.
oh shit, what do? We got to end the series now. Even if it was a last second idea, the execution was perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got no problem with that. But that's
So much so
WandaVision
that people
did not
still talk
do that.
about it today. People will not talk about the WandaVision finale 30 years from now. They won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't
No,
talk
they
about
won't.
saying elsewhere 30 years from now. It's like, oh yeah, it was a kid.
They
show.
would.
People still,
Well,
people
let me
still
put it
talk
this
about
way.
that.
I've rewatched WandaVision several times, and I've enjoyed it every single time.
That's
One
the
of
effect
few.
drugs has to your system. The more you do it, the more it breaks down your brain, so you want to do it more.
Drugs
That's not
bad,
actually a good
okay.
thing, well, Mike. Why do you think everybody
So are
does
you
coke?
saying WandaVision's a drug?
Dude, all I wanted, okay, the one thing I wanted, right? I don't care about the specifics. The one thing I wanted to see was when she said, the ending, episode 8, okay? Episode 8. This is after she goes downstairs and finally, episode 7 was when we found out Agatha all along, which was an awesome moment for me because I guess that specifically, not just overall, that was fun. Is that when she said, let's go watch the reruns, instead of going back to that stupid timeline, they should have went back to the first 4 episodes and showed us what really happened. And then that would have tied it all together. Like what really happened during the choking scene? What really happened during the radio blowing up and who are you and all that, all those cutscenes that just didn't make sense. And you know what I mean?
They did.
At the parade party. No, they didn't.
Yeah,
No, they
they did.
didn't.
Remember,
Yeah, they
Wu,
did.
remember Wu was saying Wanda, and it was coming
The
through the
fourth
radio.
episode, the 4th episode did all that.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
that's not what I'm
rewatch it.
talking about. No.
Tell them to rewatch it.
That was I'm talking about
We
the
are
inside.
trying
Yeah.
to tell him to rewatch it. He won't listen. He won't want
Don't
to rewatch
rewatch
it.
it. Okay.
He will not want
There
to
was
rewatch it.
listen. Okay, stop, guys. Okay, listen. I love you guys, but you're talking to the guy who has the WandaVision videos on his channel that puts the outside of that scene you're talking about with the radio and the scene inside next to each other, time-lapsed, synced, and there is gap. There is missing time.
Oh,
there is
God.
missing stuff. So don't tell me, oh, they did
Yes,
show
he
it
did.
because
He
they
did that
didn't.
much
All they did
work on
is
it.
they
He
mind
did.
fucked
I
you
saw it.
and they just showed you like a couple extra scenes. I mean, if you literally watch the lady watching the show, there are scenes when she's watching and having a conversation with the guy that was next to her. And between sentence to sentence, like 15 minutes passed inside of WandaVision. But on outside, they made it look like it was a cutscene. But, whatever.
So
Don't pay attention to that stuff.
He's upset because they had a cutscene. Okay, TV shows can have cutscenes.
I mapped it
the
all
time
out.
now.
My videos showed you, and I even pointed it out. Like it's plain as day. Something different happened in there, and it could have happened in there, and they could have showed it as the ending.
anyone think that LDG overthinks certain things?
Yes.
I overthink
Little
everything,
fast.
dude. Your job, the second you become alive, is to think.
Not really. I don't think the human brain actually starts thinking until you're like 3 or 4 years old.
You're
No,
just
it's
talking about
thinking
remembering
the whole time.
thinking.
There's a difference between remembering thinking and actually
If
thinking.
you weren't thinking, you wouldn't breathe. You wouldn't cry. You wouldn't ask
Exactly.
for food. I mean,
No,
no matter
those are
what your
on
thought is,
Chris, those are
your brain
autonomic
has to
functions.
think that. No.
No,
Because
this
somebody
is
who's brain
not
dead
automatic.
or somebody who's
It's thinking.
comatose,
No.
they have to feed.
Instinct
because
is thinking.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
but if unless their autonomic functions are not working, you can breathe on your own during a coma.
Oh, you mean heartbeat? Okay, you're talking about that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Whoops.
your heart
Yeah,
will still
I'll
breathe.
agree,
You'll still
there's-
digest
you're-
food.
Yeah.
You may not be able to eat because that will require more concentrated thought. Except for, ironically, when you're breastfeeding,
You can stop your
apparently,
heartbeat.
as an infant, the child reflex for suckling is autonomic.
Even for me, it's still autonomic.
Yeah.
According to science, it says babies think from the time they are born.
Actually, that's wrong. They start thinking way before that.
Well, and that's true. I mean, to a point, because like they said when they talked
So
about
that's wrong.
abortion, but
Fuck, we
but
can't even
what
get a
they
right
say
answer
here-
from the people who think they have the right answer. Not
no,
you, them,
no,
the source.
No, listen.
Those are
though.
male. Those are
What
boys,
I'm
right?
trying to state is that the moment that you see a baby, it is thinking. That's what they're going with.
Yeah,
But
okay.
it-
Yeah, I'll
here's
give
the
you that.
difference,
Hold on.
Mike. They don't think
I will-
like adults. That's the difference.
I will.
They're
Hold
not
on.
thinking
I'm
like
going to
we
agree
think.
with Dandelion here because it is until you're about 24 to 26 years old is when your cranial sutures
Dandelion
actually finish,
Doesn't Dandelion
filling
doesn't
in.
count here because she's not going to be on the weekly wrap up today, or if she is, then
Uh-oh.
maybe I'll listen to this. So here's the thing: She
Oh,
doesn't count
blackmail.
today.
Oh, the
She
ginger
hasn't
or
ball.
red
talked
mail.
to me this
Right.
week.
Yeah, if it's coming from Chris, it's red mail.
Yeah, it's the Ginger Cabal speaking right there. The Ginger Cabal, and trust me, people, the Ginger Cabal is an evil axis of powers in the world, and they're bound to take over one day. And when that happens, guys, it's going to be over. It's going to be horrible and crazy. And I'm just telling you.
The public sign is you see more and more redheads in movies and TVs. This is a sign, man.
Now I got to see what she's going to say because she's probably going to kill me. Looking at my phone, waiting for the mean text to say, "I'm going to kill you." The Ginger Cabal has your number, and
There's no skipping the ginger cabal.
not yet. We'll see.
Well, apparently I just lost a viewer, so that might have been her leaving because of you, Chris.
Uh-oh.
It's not. She
Yeah,
has
it could
more,
be.
She has better intestinal fortitude than that. I will give her that.
Oh, her fortitude isn't different than decisional making. She has been known. No, but not known. She stands her ground.
She does. And it doesn't matter what
And
I
if
say.
you
she'll
piss her
still
off to the
believe
point
that.
where she doesn't want to hear you
There you
anymore,
go.
she'll leave.
Here she goes. She commented back, Mike.
I always count. I always
I don't know what
count.
you're talking about. I don't even see your comments. Your comments are invisible to me.
She always counts, dude. Haven't you ever heard her go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? She always counts.
I'd play her intro, but I don't want to get Vile Mike in trouble.
Danger.
Why is it,
High
is it
voltage.
content ID?
If you play too much, yes, it is. But I play it all the time on my channel.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Caddy tried. I think she was saying she tried to post the Vile Mike theme song on TikTok, and someone tried to content ID it, and I was like, "But I own that. Who did it? It wasn't me."
Yeah.
That's all you have to do is say, hello, I own it.
Yeah, the YouTube's
Look
got
at
their
the next
users
comment.
too scared of the content matching system.
Yeah, I gave up on doing my card thing.
It thinks. It just doesn't think like the way that most people do. Thinks like a man, which is
Let's see where my package is.
thinks of only. Yeah, exactly right.
I know what
Where
mine
your
is.
Say hello to my
package is.
package. Let's see here.
So,
Where is it?
so
Here we
your
go.
brain thinks basically Star Wars boobs, Star Trek boobs, Terminator boobs, because you think like a man.
Alcohol.
Actually, just
Yeah,
repeat that, but put boobs first.
Yes,
and then
it's
you got
true.
it.
And maybe a couple
Boobs,
times next to
Terminator,
each other.
boobs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Terminator boobs.
Like some boobs, Star Wars, boobs, Star Trek, boobs,
Exactly.
boobs, boobs.
It's
Terminator,
boobs.
Beer,
Boobs.
alcohol,
Terminator.
boobs,
Boobs.
alcohol and boobs, alcohol covered boobs. So
I like big boobs, and I can all right.
when Marcy Darcy walks in your face, you go, "What the fuck am I looking at, bitch?"
So I scared a panel I was on last night. I pulled the
You turn on the camera?
yes, when I was gonna leave, I just I was just like, oh, like this and this and this.
FBI, open up! Oh, excuse me. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back. Maybe.
Well, LDG's gone.
Yay! I mean, what? What? Really? Oh, okay.
Trying to bring him back.
If he can kick Chris off the stream, he can bring himself back in.
Hold up, I can do this
Uh-oh.
myself. Oh, never mind. Hi.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I did that, and everybody was like freaked out for a second. It only took about like 5 seconds before they realized I was joking, but good times. Good times. Hey, StreamYard, here's a thought. How about you do this cool thing called merging branding, or allowing, if you're on StreamYard, right? And I have all my branding. And if you come on to somebody else's panel, my branding should come with me. So, well, if the host allows, right? The host would have to have a setting that says allow people to bring their branding in. And that means when I'm logged on and I'm paying for StreamYard and I have all my media and everything, I should be able to play my clips, put my video on, as if it was my stream on somebody else's panel, as long as the host enables it, right?
You can play or share your videos, your audio.
You know how cool that would be? Because then you have panels with everybody with their own super chats and their own videos and fun tags and whatever.
You mean something like you have your own little video selections? The host can let you play your video selections. Like it's.
Well, if you have a co-host, they can play yours.
Yeah. No,
but I'm talking about, I want to play mine so I don't have to clutter Vile Mike with my videos.
Yeah. But you play what you have in your
Well, don't worry, LDG. You can clutter my stream with your ugly mug anytime.
I know how to do it. Okay, I don't need them to do it. I'm suggesting this for everybody else. I can play mine all day long. I just don't have it set up right now. Remember, the rules don't apply to me, okay? All these rules you guys have to deal with, YouTube algorithm and all that, they don't apply to me, at least not the same way.
There are no boobies up here. There are no birds, okay?
I don't know. I think between LDG, Chris Knight, and me, we got a pretty good set of pretty good sets of racks there.
What?
What?
Chested boy.
I have my shirt off.
I'm saying the three of us have moobs. Man boobs.
Boobs. I got man boobs.
Do you wear a bro
Look at that.
or a man's ear?
See? You see man boob there? See, wait. There we go. No man boobs. Okay. From the side. No man boobs. Okay. Look at that. That's right, baby.
That looks like an A cup to me.
A cup to me. It's all muscle, baby.
It's all muscle.
Oh.
then flex it.
That's right.
And
I'm blind.
I was actually going to post a video on from Monday when we had a little pool party at one of a friend's house, and I had the younger kid on my shoulders while in the pool, and I slammed her into the pool. But I didn't want to post it because I'd have to do a trigger warning for the fact that I'm shirtless.
Yeah, that would be a major trigger warning.
That's funny. Someone just asked me, "Can you convert this into an animated GIF?" It's like, okay. What do you want it doing? Like, it's just a picture.
You need more than one.
It needs to be animated. Okay.
Well, I even know that.
Well, I'm sure he has something in mind, but he just didn't tell me. He just said, "Can you convert this into an animated GIF?" Yes, but it won't move. It'll just be a big GIF file that doesn't move. I mean, so what do you want animated about it? It's a picture. Damn it.
You want to rotate a couple of degrees or what? Flip?
All right. Should I just end the stream, or are we gonna talk about something else?
No, why are you ending the stream? Well, what's you? Okay, just because you start early doesn't mean you can end early. Okay, Chief?
Oh, hold on. I got
this idea that you can just close the stream early. It's flabbergasting. Even though we haven't heard from some people in a while.
You know what?
I mean, just
Bert is probably getting ready for his stream.
What?
You woke him up.
Bird. Come on, Bird.
What's the word?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, I am almost asleep.
You almost asleep? You sleep again?
Every fucking time. Sorry.
At least he wasn't snoring.
I'll be back. Maybe.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Later, Bert. Oh my God.
In the words of Mel Brooks, what do you think? I need more coffee.
Oh, and you didn't really miss any boobs, JP's. LDG was just showing off his rack.
Yeah, don't rewind. Don't rewind. You'll be fine. You'll survive.
I will rewind.
Admin page is offline.
I will never,
Oh, wait.
my eyes
There
will
we go.
never survive. I will not rewind.
There we go. All right. Asses are ready. Good. All right. I'm happy. Happy. Everybody get happy.
Shit. Man, I think I gotta walk up the hill today. It's gonna be raining all day. Damn it. I hate hills.
Spells, dude.
Hills. Hills.
I don't know. What else is going on?
It's not gonna stop raining for a while.
Oh, one thing I can do. Anybody watch Nick Arcada?
No, I have no idea who that is.
He's one of the new law tubers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's been doing interesting shows. Anywho, do I have a wrench? I do. So 5 possible people can help me out. I suggested on Twitter to Ricotta that after his after he did Rittenhouse and the last one, Depp heard. I enjoyed them so much. It's like, dude, what if you do some old ones, some old good ones, like O.J. Simpson? We watched
You'd
the
have to
O.J.
find the
Simpson trial
archive.
and talk about it. Yeah,
You'd have to,
And,
you'd have to find the
do
archive.
what you do.
And I don't know if the archive is out there or that he could get a hold of the
Oh,
archive.
that's gotta be.
Might charge.
Yeah, it's
he's
on,
a lawyer.
It's on,
I'm sure he could
if you
find
guys,
it.
if you go to
Maybe,
the
but the
website,
thing is, remember,
Internet
he talked about several times about how he hoped he didn't get dinged or had to pay because, like he said, I'm glad we didn't pay for this at one time because they said it was $10,000 to pay to watch it, to do the streaming.
Oh, he was talking about the
doing.
people who had the stream at the place, which, by the way, they sucked and ended up
I know.
going down a bunch of times.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
is that you'd have to see what would happen because I can't remember. Was that
it's public.
CNN
If it's televised, it should be
put that
public
on?
information.
I
Who
believe it's
kept
on the
that? That
Internet
was before.
Archives website.
That was before Court TV, I think. It's
What the hell did I do with that link? Hang on, I'm gonna look and see if the OJ is on there. I'm gonna find that link for the Internet
Anyway, so I
Archives.
put the link for the tweet. If you guys agree, hit a like. Hopefully, if it gets enough likes, maybe he'll see it and respond.
Find it real
No clue.
fast. There we go. Come on. And archive. Okay, I found it. Let me check OJ.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, dude. LDG. I'm putting a
Yo.
link in the private chat for you. And there you go.
Oh, nice.
All this is free content,
Here.
free. You can use this and post this and talk about this shit online.
Here. Just for you guys, I'll show the video if you want to check it out of when Vile Style got slammed into the pool. But as I said, trigger warning,
Slammed?
shirtless Vile
What,
Mike
into the wall?
into the pool.
Oh, into the pool.
She was on my shoulders, and then she started calling me peasant. So I got revenge.
Hey, your peasant is not supposed to damage the master.
It's not
How
the
dare
best
you.
quality video. It was taken on a friend's phone.
Hey, Chris, Dandelion Fluff just said something to give you a message in the public chat.
It will. Don't worry. It will. You're the glue that keeps it together. You know that. Well, one of the pieces of glue.
Well, if you got the link ready, Jordan, go ahead and put it in the chat.
Whew, shiver. Hey, Chris, you off today? Oh, right, that's right. You got 5. Never mind.
Mhm.
Well, after the show, I think we're gonna partake in a movie tonight.
I have that one, and then 8:30, so 7:30 my time. So it'd be sometime after probably 9:30ish your time.
Gotcha.
6:30 my time.
Ah, that's cool. So I'm at 1 point.
Oh, that's right. I want to go for
One?
that for the
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
Link isn't ready. Been fixing waterline all morning.
Oh, damn. Hey, Gorilla, you got time later. Hit us up backstage.
I'm just waiting for it to stop raining.
I'll put the link in the chat. Anybody can save this if you want to hang out with us. I think we got Darren, Tim, Yvette, myself, and whoever else wants to come. Hey, Danny Lyon. We're going to watch Jurassic Park.
Domination, the newest
But,
one.
yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
I'm sorry, when they started adding smart raptors to the whole thing, I started going like,
No, I was thinking. What do you mean when they added smart? They added smart raptors in the first
No.
fucking movie.
Raptors that are enhanced by technology, not raptors.
Oh, so raptors being born from
What do you
advanced
mean?
technology.
All the
That's
raptors-
not good enough.
The
Now they
raptors
have
were
to be
created
enhanced.
the same way.
No.
Yeah, the raptors
They
were the
literally
first too.
made them have digital enhancements in the last one,
What do you mean?
where they had
No, they
smart
didn't.
tracking. Yes, they did. They had it to where if they pointed a gun and laser tracked somebody, that's where they attacked.
Well, that was
That
in the
was
first
training.
worlds. That was in the first worlds.
No,
that
that
was
was
training.
not training.
That was the
They were-
implant they implanted in the dinosaur. Remember
Exactly. That's my point. It's an implant. It is not the raptor.
I'll have to
itself.
rewatch it. I don't remember it being an implant, but
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
the
not
raptor
saying
ripped
you're
it
wrong.
out.
I just don't remember that.
The raptor ripped
Yeah,
out the
because they
implants.
were saying
found
it's
They found the
trainable.
tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
the
that's
whole
why it's
point was trainable.
But the thing is that the original ones were just instinctive animals. That's who they were. That's what, when they existed. That's what raptors were like. These were designed that you could control what they did. And when they started doing it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, we'll see what the last movie is.
I didn't hate the last movie. I don't think I'll hate this movie. It's just there's things like that. It's like, okay, now we're just going way off.
Yeah, I thought the movie was
We'll see.
okay.
I still think it's better
From
than,
what I've
than
heard,
Jurassic
this
Park
is-
2 and 3.
This
What
is
time?
the-
I don't know, Dandelion. I can send you a DM on Twitter, though. Let you
Oh.
know when we do.
Oh, so she's gonna show up for your thing, but not mine.
She shows up for me. Okay.
Go ahead and send me the link too, or a DM to LDG. Maybe I'll try to swing by.
Well, maybe Chris, if you stop treating her like a, well, okay, whoa, I can't make that funny. Never mind. What? Well, I was trying to make that funny, make fun of him, and make her look good, but that could have backfired big time. What, Val?
Yeah, I was saying, just send me a link. The only plans I have today are doing laundry after the stream, so maybe I'll swing by.
Oh, sweet. All right, you got the link.
And LDG, that last roundtable got 447 views so far without any tagging at all.
Nice. Well,
Yeah, I know.
the title.
I just now noticed that the tagging.
You would have gotten more if you actually did.
No, I know. I just now noticed that. That's why I'm tagging today's. I didn't notice that before.
And then you should also tag
speaking of
your
that, Chris,
old ones for the next episode.
save yourself a tag. Save yourself a tag when you're doing your Twitter tags. Don't tag SD GameSwap 2 anymore. She's not managing it anymore, so no one's using it. So you can tag somebody else.
Okay, cool. We'll do.
I gotta hire somebody else to be my unpaid intern.
You mean Chris will spam somebody else in the Twitter chat? Okay.
How do you hire somebody for an unpaid anything?
It's a joke, LDG.
No shit.
Because
Really?
first it was Caddy's girlfriend.
Ah.
It was just it was so she could put something on her resume. And now she's actually getting a job, so she doesn't need it anymore.
Yay.
He treats me like one of his bagel shop dungeon dwellers. Thank you. That works. Yes. Thank you.
I prefer
That's
to
a
call.
save right there. Thank
I
you.
prefer to call it the bagel shop concierge. The dungeon dwellers sounds so like 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, 1500s. I mean, come on.
I was thinking it sounded more like
then.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, Chris, I
Don't
might be
forget.
late to your weekly wrap up today because of the weather. I got some errands to do.
You got what?
I got some errands to do and it's raining, so.
Listen, the weed shop is not an errand. Just pay them a little extra and have the delivery boy bring it.
I could have done that, but I don't want to spend all that money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
still have
living
to
on
do
a budget
laundry.
sucks.
I still have to do laundry, go to laundromat, and it's still raining, and I don't want to dry my dry laundry in the rain back home. So I want to wait till it stops raining.
It's not a dungeon. It is a resort getaway.
It's a
We're changing
non-ventilated.
terms.
It's a non-ventilated, visually, visually impairment experience.
Stop it. Get some help.
Actually, I like to call it the what is it? Sense deprivation chamber.
It's it's a room of consensual pain.
Well, there's some of that goes on too. I mean,
Sounds like the power.
I don't like to label things.
Oh,
Did
tell
everybody
me.
go quiet
Tell
all
me.
of a sudden?
Is this
Or
this
that my
not
tablet screwing up again?
okay, wait. Tell me who this is. Yeah, right in the chat first. Guys, don't say anything. Who is this?
Deej.
You guys know who that is, right?
That's me after Deej took off his shirt.
I just found that and I'm like, oh my god. Wow. I know who that is. That is so classic. That is a classic.
Oh, hold on. I got an
scream.
ambulance going by.
That's like you get your foot stuck in the door. Scream.
No, that's me after I see Deej take off his shirt on
That's a
screen.
hammer to the frickin' pinky stream.
A dungeon by any other name, still a dungeon.
If I remember correctly, that is a MGM stock scream, mostly used with Tom and Jerry.
Yep.
But
I would like to
it
know
was
who that,
not just.
who that is.
It wasn't just Tom. It wasn't just Tom that made that scream. I believe Spike
No.
and
Yeah.
even Jerry
Yep.
used that scream.
What? Wilhelm
But since
wasn't
it's
available at the time?
MGM and MGM was just bought by Amazon, Amazon, that would be an Amazon stock scream now.
So Wilhelm was unavailable. Okay.
All right, let me see if
I'll be right back. I need to load you.
so yeah, I don't know. Like I said, most likely after Chris's show, I think we'll play the movie.
All right, and it's Jurassic World 1 or 2 or both.
No, the last one.
So 2.
No, the last one. The last, not the last one. The last one.
The one that's still in theaters?
The last one. Yes.
All right. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to get in trouble.
Finally. You guys are too slow on that. Everybody is. You're all slow. You're real quick to.
Well, when you say
admit
the last
shit.
one, people aren't thinking immediately.
Exactly. I know.
The latest
Yes.
one.
Because I can say that and still be correct and wrong at the same time. Unless you get what I'm saying. Or would you rather me say,
3-hour
yes,
drive?
it's the
Dang.
one that I shouldn't have, that nobody should be seeing? Yes, it's that one.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Well, then since I haven't seen it yet, I might as well really try to be there this time. Uh-oh.
Haven't seen what?
Who else is coming?
Haven't seen what? just got back.
Oh, Bird's back.
Yay.
First off, you pinned the wrong link. You pinned the link to the trailer. So
Oh,
when
I pinned the
tried
link
to
to the
come
trailer.
up, I went to the trailer.
Hold on, let me go and fix that then. I just saw the link, so I was like, oh, that must be the one he was talking about. And I still don't know why it wouldn't let me pin my own link.
20 up in the chat was the correct link. And then the second was, since I connected to you guys, I was going to see if the microphone works now that I made another change to my system. So if my microphone starts getting all robot-y.
Yeah, it's starting to
It is right now. So
rapid cutout.
It is?
As soon as you
Oh,
mentioned
yeah.
it. So don't talk about it, okay? It's like Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No, no, no.
All right, come on. Bring it over here. Bring it around town. Around town.
What are you playing, Bird? So much fun.
Well, I'm back on Call of Duty. Can you hear this?
I can hear the game a little bit, but you're static.
No, you shouldn't be able to hear the game.
No, we don't.
I just want to hear my voice out there. Or if I sound
I can hear you, but you're roboting.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it would make any difference, but I was just checking. I ended up changing out the monitor.
Yeah, I hear gameplay. That's what I was wondering.
10 minutes before I'm probably going to end the stream, and I finally get the link pinned.
Did you never mind.
Did I am what?
Not you. Never mind.
I mean, you're not hearing me gameplay because I haven't even started the game yet.
No, I heard game music. That's what I was wondering.
Gotcha,
I have the music
Dandelion.
off.
I saw that. No problem. I'll just send you a message. You and Gorilla. I'll remember. And we also got South Park to watch. So maybe I'll put South Park on earlier. Or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I hear whatever he's talking about. I do hear something.
Hopefully it's not me.
No, I don't know. I think LEG or somebody has something playing that they don't realize they got playing.
What? It's not me. What are you talking about? Oh, you hearing background something? Oh, you're hearing a game. Ah, yes, that's me. Sorry. That took a minute.
Oh. Okay, then I guess I'm psychotic. I mean psychic when I thought Bird was playing a game.
Yeah, that's not his game. That's I'm playing Rocket League.
Yeah, I still hear it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Don't worry, you won't get matched or anything. It's safe. Safe. And you barely hear it because I have like the master volume set to like 2%.
No, we hear it when you hit the ball, though.
Yeah.
Every time.
Give me a second. I'm waiting to fix it.
Every fucking time.
Apparently, my stream is so boring. LDG has to play a video game during it.
Wow.
Ooh, you know what? Blow me. I just played one game. One. This whole time I haven't not been playing. I just played one game.
I'm just giving you
5-minute
crap.
Game. I know you are. Like that's the one thing you guys don't. I know that you got to keep it shh for the people watching so they enjoy you giving me shit. You don't have to tell me you're not really giving me shit. Unlike other people, I know.
When do I ever take
And
shit
yet I can
really
still,
personally?
and yet I can still
When you go to
trigger
the
you
zoo.
sometimes.
When you go to the zoo and walk by the monkey
No.
cage.
No, you have not triggered me once. Ever. Every single time was just playing along.
Oh,
If you
okay.
can actually trigger me, you have done something. Like you have accomplishment if you can actually trigger me.
Oh, so I've never triggered you when I said how much I like Matrix 4
Yes. All playing along.
and how great of a movie
I know
that
you
is.
don't actually like it.
Actually, I did like it.
And how
Did. You
wonderfully,
don't like it
Doctor
anymore?
I thought-
Strange turned into one.
I thought the meta commentary was really well done.
Yeah, the Merovingian apologizing for that piece of shit. I thought that was awesome.
No, I'm talking about the meta
We used to have
commentary.
style and class. And now because of them, you get pew, 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 pew.
He's upset because they didn't live up to the hype or his theory. Again.
Yeah.
See, he had to leave because I said that. That's how much he was triggered.
I'm having a cigarette, jackass. I'm trying to get some blood in my ass. Relax. I told you. It's like as soon as I sit down, my blood gets cut off from the lower half of my body. The second I sit down.
Then why sit down?
You know, I looked into getting like a desk and like just standing up. You know what I mean? And working, but not as comfortable as you think.
I think those stand-up desks.
Well, you could just get a stand-up desk. I mean, most douchebags have those.
He does live in Florida, so
I'm not a douchebag, but thank you.
you are Floridian. Florida man.
Yeah, a douchebag actually gets pussy.
Douchebag actually wants pussy. Or should I say, they think they're entitled to it.
They're made for pussy.
No, pussy's their entire job.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about those ball chairs? Oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When people sit on the balls and like the giant inflated ones, I mean that's just stupid. I need some back support.
That's why I don't do the bleachers at a baseball game. I need back support.
Oh, so by the way,
I don't even like what?
YouTube actually let it out publicly that if you delete your streams, you can't be held liable for them. They literally said it. I watched the video today, thanks to Darren, and there was I guess it was this big drama between a couple big YouTubers, and YouTube's response to completely violations of terms of service or guidelines was redacted, not redacted, but they didn't do anything because the video has been deleted. So that means as long as you delete your live streams, you basically can almost do whatever the hell you want.
That doesn't mean
Well, I
that
would
at
say
all.
that would be true unless someone had saved a copy.
Or somebody
Well, it's awesome. So I would figure that. But the guy had a copy of what the video was, and it was an obvious that this guy was talking about like pure hate.
Okay, but
And,
you
I mean, it was
didn't
bad.
want to do anything. That's all it means. Was they didn't want to do anything and they had a convenient reason. It doesn't
Well,
mean that the
it
next
could
time
be-
that
it
reason
could be-
comes up.
But,
They
yeah, but
won't
that's speculation. It could be. You could say that. You're right. You could say that, but you'd also say that they don't do anything about it.
Well, unless presented.
Well,
with
remember,
evidence
it's supposed to
of
be
otherwise.
hands
I
off.
have, up until now, I have zero evidence that anyone has had. No one has ever came to me, even on faith of their own word, saying that they've had action taken upon them on a deleted video. Not one. I don't have one story.
I do have stories of YouTube saying that they're not going to do anything because the video is gone. That I have evidence of. I don't have a single piece of even hearsay.
How many evidence
Of the
do you
opposite.
have of the other side? Is it just one piece of hearsay?
I'm sorry. Say that again. What?
How much evidence do you have of the opposite? You're saying you have no evidence of YouTube doing this. Now you have some evidence of YouTube doing the other
Yes.
thing. So I'm
Yes.
just asking, is this just that one piece of hearsay? Is that all the evidence you have? On
Well,
it
it's a
in either-
YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers.
So it's
I mean,
hearsay.
It is hearsay,
So okay.
but it's something.
So hearsay
And it's
from a
backed-
YouTuber.
It's backed with screenshots that I got to trust are not edited. Yeah, we're in the whole Amber Depp shit right now. Yeah, I can't prove anything. It's evidence, though. It is convincing evidence of the former, not the latter.
Okay,
None
well, I
of the
also,
latter.
well, what is it that was supposedly against YouTube's rules?
The guy was calling and well, he was Darren made me
You don't
watch
even
this
want to.
whole
You don't even
hour
want to answer
video.
it.
And the guy just kept going on. So one of
What?
the evidence was the guy called and doxed his mother, right?
Okay. Well,
And then
it-
threatened that a bunch of threatening, a bunch of racial talk, a whole bunch. You got to watch the video. I'll give you the link. It's in my Discord. You can watch it for yourself if you want. But there was a whole bunch of stuff that he was showing against this guy. And the main thing is he avoided his original channel, got struck, right? And YouTube says, okay, you're done. You cannot, you're banned. You cannot do another channel. You can't do nothing. You're banned. And the guy still has channels. And the guy proved that this guy is the same guy with these new channels. And YouTube is not doing a thing about it.
No. We know that, though.
so YouTube
And his
is
channel was
not-
completely shut down because of YouTube, because of breaking.
well,
So one guy
it's
is
not
pissed
hard
at
to,
another guy.
Yeah, I mean that's not exactly something
This
that
isn't two small channels, like just drama, like high school drama. Okay, I don't know. I watched the video. I would put it up there. Okay, this is not he said, she said bullshit. This is like back and forth serious
Listen,
videos
if
going back
YouTube
and
isn't
forth.
requiring channels to go to being held to the same standard, he has a legit
Yeah, of course.
lawsuit
does.
brief there.
YouTube
I'm
doesn't
not
require
saying he doesn't.
verification for a channel. It's not Pornhub.
Okay, first of all, they do require,
They do require verification.
Yeah,
if you're
first
getting
of all,
paid.
so
No,
fake
I'm not
news.
verified.
Okay.
If you're
Yes, you are.
getting paid.
No,
they do
you're
require-
verified right now with your phone number alone.
You
is what
are. You
I'm
do
saying.
require some verification to go live. But
Yes.
if you were to be actually getting paid from AdSense, you would have to be 100% proof.
Twilight Zone in half an hour on Burger Prairie.
Oh, you got to
Farms,
tie in your
so-
taxes and all that, right? Like,
Yeah,
you gotta, like,
put
put
in
your
a
shit
social
on the
security
line.
number.
Yeah.
You got to put in
Yeah.
all types of shit.
Well,
Yeah.
I haven't been part of the. I haven't been part of that for over 10 years on YouTube. So
Right, but these days, if you're getting paid, you need to be. They know your phone number. They know your address. They know
Everything. Yeah.
your mother's maiden name. They know everything.
Which they had of him. And then he had his channel completely shut down. And then he just makes new channels. And it's him. You can tell it's him. But the guy got shut down for doing all these bad things. And he's just still doing them.
Well, the thing is,
And
though,
this other guy's
is he
proved it.
married? Is he live with somebody? Because it could be his roommate. It could be his wife. It could be his kid, who's older than 18. Who knows who it could be? It could be his great crazy uncle who has a Google account. You don't
Mhm.
know. You don't know it's the same guy. He just might have a lot of people willing to let him throw their
So-
Google accounts away.
Okay, so does anybody have a story about action being taken upon you or with someone after
I don't.
a
I
video
was just
deleted?
asking if you had
The
any. The
problem
way you're
is
proposing it is
I know
that
the way
you've
it
got
sounds. I know.
evidence in one direction, but not the other. Okay, well, how much evidence do you have in this one direction? Is it one story from one person,
Are you
or
interested
is it a
in watching
dozen
the video?
stories? Not particularly. I don't care.
I mean, the guy actually did a pretty good, and he's a lawyer
Because
too.
the thing
He's one of the
it doesn't
lawyer
matter
tubes.
how good he did or didn't do. It's up to YouTube.
That's why I'm saying, are you interested at least
No,
look,
I'm
if I'm not
not.
going to bother the time, I'm not going to give you the link. But if you
No, I
wanna
appreciate
check it out,
it. I don't
see
need
for yourself.
See,
I
the
don't
thing
need
is,
the link.
I actually think you would like the video.
wait.
I
Here's the
probably.
problem. Here's the problem with all of that. Even if YouTube did try, it's like social services. Social services cannot track down every report of abuse. They have to go through them and decide what's viable, what can we take care of, what's most important. And YouTube can't chase down every channel. Because listen, if you have 300 emails, you can open up 300 channels. And they have to track
pretty much.
each one of those.
Well, you
And
have to have
that's the
300
problem.
phone numbers.
Well, whatever, however you want to do it, and I don't know if it necessarily.
This is what I'm telling
requires
people.
you
It's
to have your phone number, and then
Wait,
again,
LDG, you know that
if
people
you
can
have enough
spoof
people
phone
willing
numbers
to help
too.
you. Exactly, it's like there's
Yeah,
lots
I
of
have
things there.
scam on street phone.
And
You
to
cannot
get-
reverse. You can't reverse spoof of a phone number. In order to bypass spoofing through YouTube verification,
Thing is,
you'd
is
have
that
to
they
spoof
can't-
the number so you get the call. That's not possible.
You don't have to get a call.
Spoofing only works the other way around when you're
I
making
can
a
go
phone
get the
call
number right now,
and you're
you can text
using somebody else's phone number.
I can get a Google phone number right now, dude.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that YouTube might try to shut down channels. It's rampant. It's just like the social services. There aren't enough people within that system to look for everybody. It doesn't give them a
Well, the
pass.
original point was,
It's
can YouTube? Okay, that's obvious, and yeah, you're right.
not about
But that wasn't the
can or
original
will.
conversation.
It's-
The original conversation is deleted videos.
Mhm.
If you delete your live stream, YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's smelling like YouTube actually deletes the video. Doesn't actually keep deleted videos.
Maybe.
And then
I
I've
don't know.
seen evidence that YouTube responded to a flagged account saying it's not in violation because the video is no longer there. And I've seen
I
this.
suspect YouTube keeps a deleted video for a very short amount of time.
Yes, agreed.
But then it does delete it because I think they, again, legal issues,
Premium.
and
Yeah.
B,
I
yeah,
told
they
you to
need
delete it.
space.
hmm
They, YouTube's biggest expense is literally just the creation
drive space.
of drive space. Yeah.
And that's expensive as shit. Even if you do it yourself. Because they don't have regular NASs. They have like SANs and shit like that, like super top end storage.
Yeah, I mean, besides
They don't have your
the
average
physical,
RAID.
yeah, besides the physical device, you need a place to put it. You need
Electricity,
HVAC to keep
cooling,
it cool. Yeah.
internet.
So
Not to
I mean,
mention,
there's gonna
you
be
actually
a-
have to have. I'm sorry. Good.
there's going to be a point in the future. I don't know if it's been calculated or not, but where the amount of space we give on this planet will be greater to YouTubes and such, to computers, to store our data than to live in our homes.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
going to
actually,
come quickly.
it is coming. You're absolutely right. And it's
Has
funny that you
anybody
mentioned that.
Calculated it when we're putting more
Mhm.
electricity to computers and hospitals, more water is going to be used for our computer needs and
Mhm.
people.
Yeah, that is something that is an issue.
Hey guys, I gotta take
Well,
off.
it
because
was.
stopped raining, and I need to run some errands.
It was an issue, but here's the cool thing about it. and this is
See you later, Elijah.
sorry, real quick.
Okay,
Later.
Later,
Sorry, real quick. Later.
later, weirdos.
A small Project Prometheus plug is there's actually a way to unify all data into a single core, so it doesn't have to take up more space. So, yeah, I'm hoping to be able to bring that live.
Well, I'm not going to hold my breath on that.
I'm just letting you know. I actually did the math, and it works. We just got to actually do it. There is a way to unify data across a single core. So the same amount of data, you can get any single file from it. Eliminating duplicate files, eliminating like all of it. You just have a single core, and that's all your data. Every possible
No
file,
way is
every
that
possible
sound
picture.
dangerous
Yes.
and irresponsible. I said, and in no way does that seem dangerous and irresponsible.
Well, if you care about, the cool thing is, if you actually do that, you actually change the nature of data, and data no longer will be able to be, you won't know what the file is. The problem with today is because data is treated as raw, like the actual binary data, that you can, like when you save something to the cloud, right? You got iCloud, the same content matching that happens on YouTube happens on your cloud drives. This is why it's not safe putting movies on iCloud folder. Okay. Certain movies, like ill-gotten movies. Okay. Because they check that. But if they do a dynamic core data, I don't know what you would call it, but no one will know what file you have. So it would be dangerous, because the only way to find out what the data is to actually run the file in order for it to, map out to whatever the file is. Anyway, we'll see. But you're right. It's getting bad every day. Drive space is a premium. And how many files they put on YouTube every day? Like what? Terabytes of new videos every day?
I mean, hell, this live stream is probably a few gigabytes by itself.
You're destroying the earth, Vile.
Say that again?
You're destroying the earth.
Only because no one's rewatching my live streams.
Is my microphone sounding better again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Hey, you sound good. Think of it like this, right? If you treated all possible data like what's that thing that science breaks down all
The singularity.
No. What's the table? The elemental table.
Periodic table.
Right? The periodic table breaks down all matter to its basic function, right? But here's the problem. In order to have mountains of ore, you have to have multiple, trillions of those atoms to have a mountain. But in a computer, those elemental table is digital. So if you have a file that has 1 million colors of red, it doesn't matter. You only need the one color of red. Right now, we're saving every single color of red individually instead of just referencing the single bit of data.
Well, that's how it
Sorry,
was
Revan,
for
I
early
was
video.
on a different tab when you joined, so I wasn't paying attention.
No, you don't get any Met pizza. How are you, Bert?
Hey, Darth, how you doing?
I'm alive.
Potato. What are you going by today? I'm sorry.
Potato, Revan.
Potato.
Everyone just calls me Tato these days. Thank you, Rennie.
I am 15 minutes from going live myself.
Oh, nice.
For Twilight Zone Sunday.
Well, then I'll go ahead and end the stream about 5 minutes. So you have time. Well, it's already been going on for 3 hours. I think this officially makes it the longest live stream I've done.
And
You're
we
welcome.
pretty much talked about nothing really important.
Wait, hold on. There's
Like
more
normal.
things to talk about?
That's regular. But you know, I
Oh,
think people pretty much enjoy you starting early and going the full run. So congratulations, Steve. Thank you.
Well,
Appreciate it, man.
I got to get a new AC adapter for my old backup laptop. And what I might try to do is try something out next week to get some money, essentially.
All right, you know
I'm gonna
what?
see if I can start
Oh,
setting
you
up
know what? Hey,
Streamlabs
wait.
and stuff.
Shut up. Hey. Yo, where do you live?
What?
If you don't mind. What state?
San Diego.
Wait, California.
It's
California?
California.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Because I came into a little good news yesterday. So one of my clients decided to upgrade to those new laptops I was talking about last week. And
Yep.
so he doesn't know how to get rid of all of his older machines. And they're actually not that old. They're good Dell XPSs with actual video cards on them. I have an extra one. I picked them up yesterday with monitor. I might actually be able to send you a full computer, fully refurbished, installed and all. I just don't know how much it would cost to send you a computer system.
Are you talking about a
something you can
desktop or a
afford?
laptop?
Oh crap! It's a desktop.
Because I don't.
It's a desktop.
I'm rarely at home when I use my computer, so I need a laptop.
I know. I just remembered.
He's
I
out
used
stalking his
laptops.
victims.
Fuck. I mean, I got it.
Yep,
I also got an all-in-one, but that's not a laptop. I mean, even though it is, just an all-in-one. You still have to lug it around. Damn it, man! Sorry, I was trying to help.
If my storage unit actually had power, I'd be happy to take it because I do a lot of work from my storage unit.
Yeah,
But
you don't have power over there.
unfortunately, it doesn't have power. Everything it's only battery power, so I don't have.
Oh.
I can't run anything over 100 and I think I've got 80 watts of power from my battery system.
Oh,
it's not enough to run a computer.
No, it isn't. Well, it is if it was 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Basically, it's got enough power to
86.
run an older CRT TV and a Sega Genesis. But when I try to do anything older or newer than that, even a Nintendo 64, it won't run. It automatically shuts off because it's drawing too much power. And I can't just get a generator, JPs, because they're not allowed. It's an indoor storage unit.
Take care, guys.
Have you
Bert.
talked about
I'll see you over there.
of that generator that you're using?
What are you talking about?
Like, can you use multiple? Like, if one says only uses so much power.
Oh, I could definitely get another
daisy
battery
chain
system,
'em.
but it would cost me more money, and I don't have enough money to buy another one. Because I got basically a little portable battery thing that I charge up at the house, and then I bring to the storage unit.
You'd have to like daisy chain. I would at least 3 of them. I would say. I would think.
Well, for the model that I purchased, yeah, I'd have to. It wouldn't be hard to daisy chain them together, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
It
You're in a
cost me
storage.
$80 just for the
If
one
you
I
don't have
have.
an
And
outlet,
I only got
that's
it because
not-
it was
yeah.
on sale.
Damn it. No, I'm sorry, dude. I totally forgot about the laptop thing.
Oh, no worries. I appreciate the thought.
Well, it just came out of nowhere. So I got all these
And
extra
no,
computers.
JP,
And
I don't live out of my storage unit. I work out of it because it's what I run my eBay store out of.
And it's where you can smoke. So
No, I don't smoke inside my storage unit. Right now I'm outside, parked in the shade so I can smoke.
Hey, Jedi.
Holy shit, LDG's the avatar. Oh no.
Yo.
Because my storage unit is about 20 some odd miles from my house. So, but I can't smoke at the house because not allowed.
Hey, Rex.
No, J Pez,
Alright, well.
by the sound of it, he's like just running his eBay store out of it and his secret meth lab. How can you live in San Diego and not run a meth lab out of your storage unit?
Right?
It's inside. It's not an outside one. I mean, you explained that already. I mean, he's not like.
Yeah. Just
he's
because I
not a
know
person
how to
who wants
cook meth
risk
doesn't mean I want to cook
everyone.
meth.
Just him. Yeah, I mean, he is a responsible meth maker. So he can go outside of town and find a barn or something, which is in San Diego. It's like probably 400, 500 miles away before he sees anything that resembles a flat piece of open land.
Yeah, I mean, this is San Diego. If you want to go to a meth lab, you got to go to Florida.
One of my panel dudes is from Florida, and I constantly mock him saying that he's actually Florida man.
No, we got Florida man on the panel right now.
Winners don't use drugs.
And that? Hey, Chris, are you from Florida?
No.
LDG, is that you?
I'm in Florida.
So it's you who tried to lost his penis when a crocodile claiming it was on a date.
Every Florida man story, that's me.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Seems legit.
Fits me too. Like if you seriously look at each one, look at me. Totally fits. It's me.
I saw one dude who injected like a shitload of I think it was meth or some like heroin or something like that into his eyes because he ran out of veins everywhere else.
Well, I don't know if you said anything in the chat, but I want to say thank you very much to not Ryan Johnson for actually sending some money via PayPal. I really appreciate it, man. I will put that towards the new computer fund.
Nice. Nice. So what we should be doing is adding to the fund so Vile Mike can have an extra garage added to his house so we can do this at home.
Yes, because I'm sure wherever he lives has enough land that's open that he can add a garage.
Yeah.
Oh, why
You can always go up. You can always go down.
Park. I live in a mobile home park. We don't have much land.
Then buy next door. Don't tell them that you bought
get a bigger truck then.
Oh no, my neighbors are the reason I can't smoke because one of them raises our train's dog. So they said the smoke interferes with our training of the dogs, and the other one is a cancer survivor and can't handle large quantities of smoke blowing into our house. So I choose
have
not
an
to
answer
smoke
for you. You need to call up Walter White and get his RV. Then you can make meth, do your streams, and smoke all at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, why do you think I already stream from my van? Is because I'm streaming from my van right now.
Because you're out doing deliveries.
Yeah. We're not stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of funny for doing deliveries because if someone does order something from SD GameSwap and they live in San Diego, I do free in-person. You can pick it up from me, and I usually will drive somewhere to meet them.
All right, I got to run, guys. I got to stream here in a little bit. I got to go get some stuff, and then I'll be gone.
So will you drive to Ireland?
I'm not driving to Ireland. There's no land.
Have you tried?
No, the furthest I've driven is the eastern seaboard of the United States.
And then just put your car onto a boat and start driving.
Unfortunately, I don't see that being feasible in the near future. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, mostly because everyone else is going to be starting their streams soon.
Hey, Vile, I got the going out music. All right? 5 seconds. Thanks for having us.
Okay.
Dude, appreciate it.
Later.